Support for this podcast comes from the Utah Office of Tourism, announcing the Four Corners School of Outdoor Education. Located at 7,100 feet near the base of the Abajo Mountains in Monticello, Utah, the school's Canyon Country Discovery Center campus is an ideal location for your next tour or vacation. They invite you to visit and learn about Utah's unique canyon country through day trips or week-long adventures. More at fourcornerschool.org.
Blog Talk Radio.
Here we go. Blast off.
This is True Capitalist Radio. True Capitalist Radio.
I am your host, the man they call Ghost.
The badass of business.
Give him capitalism or give him death.
That's it. Period.
Broadcasting from his Skyline office studios in beautiful downtown Austin, Texas.
You sound fruitier than a box of Fruit Loops, for Christ's sake.
And now, he'll take it from here. Your host, the prognosticator of prognosticators, the man they call Ghost.
How's it going, folks? And thank you for tuning in with me to another edition of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. And, of course, I am your host, the man they call Ghost. And once again, folks, I want to thank you very much for tuning in with me. This is episode number 324. Episode number 324 for all the folks that are keeping track of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. And before we get into anything else, I'd like to ask to everybody to please spread it around like wildfire and let everybody know that True Capitalist Radio is in effect and in the house, and we are live every Monday through Friday, 4 p.m. Central Standard Time, right here on blogtalkradio.com/ghost. That is blogtalkradio.com/ghost. And, of course, folks, if you haven't already done so, please follow me on Twitter. The Twitter name to follow is PoliticsGhost, all one word, no underscores, folks. PoliticsGhost is the name to follow. Now, folks, let me tell you something. Yesterday's broadcast, unfortunately, wasn't able to be broadcasted to its fullest capacity because we were having technical goddamn difficulties at Blog Talk Radio for some reason. So, unfortunately, folks, only people that were able to connect to the broadcast via the telephone and relay it over an internet stream were able to actually listen to the broadcast. And, you know, folks, I mean, if you want my personal opinion, this is happening a lot lately. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, this is happening a lot to yours truly lately, for Christ's sake. I mean, what the hell? What the hell? All right? I mean, all I'm doing is practicing my First Amendment constitutionally protected right of freedom of speech, and I am also encapsulating the freedom of press in that same regard in my practicing of the First Amendment of the Constitution. All right? Why I am being sabotaged, why I am being silenced, well, I pretty much have a good idea, but I'm just going to say I don't know. I don't know. But the bottom line is, folks, is that Ghost is not going to be silenced. He is not going to falter. He's not going to fail. He's going to continue to do whatever it takes to make sure that Donald Trump is elected as the President of the United States of this United States of America. Do you understand that? I will continue doing whatever it takes because let me tell you, this mainstream media sure as hell don't have our best interest at hand. You understand? This mainstream media still does not have our best interest at hand. They're doing nothing but feeding us lies, feeding us absolute false information. I mean, they are entertainment, basically, folks. This is political theater. Nothing that you see on the boob tube, on these so-called mainstream media channels, none of it's true. It's all it is to engage you in the most simplistic form possible, to give you talking points so that you can regurgitate them around your little social circles to make you feel better, virtue signal, that sort of thing, and to sensationalize journalism to continue for you to watch. They want to continue to have you watch their broadcast. So they're going to sensationalize journalism. They're going to sensationalize the news. They're going to sensationalize and outright lie about information so that your eyes can be glued to the boob tube, to their talking heads, to their network, to their channel. I mean, and that's basically what it comes down to, folks. All right? That's basically what it comes down to. And let me tell you, I will not be silenced. I'm going to continue going on for Christ's sake. All right? And people on Twitter are saying that it's not just me. A lot of people have been recently DDoSed. There's been a lot of technical difficulties directed towards those that are trying to amplify the truth out here in a world of deception. I mean, do you understand? Kill your TV, all right? I mean, don't even bother getting cable. Why anybody still gets cable at this point in time is beyond me. I mean, you have the advent of the internet where you literally can do anything at your fingertips. I mean, you can gather your news and information how you see fit. I cannot underscore this anymore to you people. I mean, I'm serious. I mean, even when you're sitting on the crapper, all right? You know, I know most of you folks probably sit on there for at least an hour because I know you're not taking enough fiber, for Christ's sake. I mean, why can't you utilize that time to basically update yourself on proper information, all right, proper news, all right? You've got the damn world at your fingertips, and yet you're still going on the boob tube to try to gather your news and information. It makes no goddamn sense. But you see, folks, this is what the Democrats know. That's why I'm saying this media, this mainstream media, and it's been proven through the DNC leaks. It's been proven through the DNC email that have been the emails, that have been leaked by WikiLeaks, folks. And once again, if you have not seen them, well, by God, you are a lazy piece of trash. They are there for everybody to search through, scour through, read, for Christ's sake. WikiLeaks.org. You can find all these Clinton emails, DNC emails, so on and so forth, and there's a lot more where that comes from. I'm telling you this right now. And I honestly believe that the next data dump is going to be something that Hillary Rotten Clinton just can't ignore. And we can't let them ignore that. You understand that? Us on the Trump train, the capitalist army, we cannot allow this mainstream media to dictate the narrative out here. We can't allow them to do it. We got to utilize our influence. No matter what influence you have, even if all you have is a few followers on a social media account, all right? I mean, if you just have a couple of followers on a damn social media account, if they genuinely like what you say or interested in what you have to say on whatever social media format, well, then, by God, start pushing some of these truths out there. Start pushing some of these articles, some of this information that is not being covered by this mainstream media, folks. I can't underscore this anymore, folks. I mean, look at how they've been able to dictate the narrative of the American people as it relates to this election. Huh? Khazir Khan. What a con job the DNC has done on the American people. But you see, you still got people virtue signaling, utilizing this Khazir Khan crap, all right? This man exploiting his own son's sacrifice so that he, you know, for a lack of a better term, in my opinion, so he can get more business for his immigration law firm. That's all there is to it. That's why he was there politically extorting his son's death at the DNC convention, because I'm sure he is anticipating a great spike in business if Hillary Rotten Clinton is elected president. I mean, don't you think? And not to mention, folks, other journalists have investigated Khazir Khan even more, and they have found ties between this man and the Muslim Brotherhood. They have found ties between this man and who? Huma Abedin, Oh, the lesbian lover of Hillary Rotten Clinton. I mean, let me tell you something. Did y'all see when Barack Obama during the Democratic convention brought out Hillary Rotten Clinton? And she came out, and, I mean, she looked nuts. I mean, she looked googly-eyed, wide-eyed nuts, had her mouth wide open, and it looked like she had some level of ulceration or a hole on her tongue. Did you all see this? I know I tweeted this or retweeted a picture of this, but now you kind of put all this together. You know, one can have an opinion or one can surmise that maybe, just maybe, the reason that possibly there's some level of ulceration or some hole in the tongue of Hillary Rotten Clinton has something to do with her alleged lesbian romps with Huma Abedin. And folks, it's been documented, her and Huma Abedin, they stay in the same hotel room together. They don't come out for 6, 7, 8 hours, all right? And I doubt they're watching Martha Stewart. All right? I mean, give me a freaking break. I mean, I'm serious, folks. I mean, just think about it. Put it all together, for Christ's sake, man. Jesus Christ. And look, folks, did y'all see that other clip at the Democratic convention when Hillary Clinton, after she gave her speech on the last day, she was walking out as balloons were coming down, and I don't know, some level of omen or something. An American flag just kind of comes tumbling down, and Hillary Clinton, nobody in that DNC convention even bothered to pick it up or even stop it from falling down, for Christ's sake. That's not what I want to discuss. Guess who's right next to Hillary Clinton? Huma Abedin. Huh? Oh, and who is Huma Abedin? Folks, you need to do your research, but do you remember old Anthony Weiner? Y'all remember that? Oh, man, remember that? The Capitalist Army, man, we were a thorn in Anthony Weiner's side. I'll tell you that right goddamn now. That slimy, bureaucratic scumbag. I'm glad that he went down. I'm glad that Andrew Breitbart took him down, too. It was a great time to be alive to witness that. Anyway, Anthony Weiner, this is his wife. Yeah, this is his wife that he is, I wouldn't say cheated on because, I mean, he didn't necessarily cheat on his wife. He just liked showing his Johnson to women over the internets, for Christ's sake. You understand? I'm serious. I mean, give me a damn break. I mean, what kind of a problem? And not to mention was he busted for it once when he tried to run as mayor, to try to replenish his goddamn political career, and he tried to run as mayor. This son of a bitch was doing it again. He was showing his Johnson on the damn internet. He was taking pictures of his Jimmy. He was taking pictures of old One Eye and sending them to Skankosauruses over the damn internet, for heaven's sake. I mean, Jesus Christ. Anyway, folks, look, I know I'm going off keister here, and I'm going to start taking your calls. As a matter of fact, if you want to, try to get in, hey, engineer, take some of these people off. I want to make some room on the lines here, and I want to take some calls from people that are actually wanting to call in. The call-in number, for folks, is 425-390-6146. The call-in number again is 425-390-6146. Give us a call right now. We're going to open up the phone lines. We're going to discuss, a variety of different subject matters. If you want to comment, if you have a question, whatever the case might be, we're going to try to make this show as interactive as possible. So if you have something you want to say, go ahead and say it right now. Give us a call, 425-390-6146. All right, but look, before I start going into the calls, I want to reemphasize once again that the capitalist army and the Trump train have to go in full throttle in making sure that everybody sees the truth and not the dictated narrative that is being shoved down the throats by the mainstream media to the American public. I mean, we have to make sure that as many people see the truth. I'm talking about the WikiLeaks emails. I'm talking about the crux of the subject matter, for Christ's sake. I'm talking about the corruption, the criminality. We've got to unearth this. Everybody's got to know this so they can't deny it. So if they continue to support Hillary Rotten Clinton, then they are supporting a criminal organization. If they are supporting Hillary Rotten Clinton after they know this criminality, after they know this corruption, then they are knowingly supporting a criminal organization. And that's why we need to go and do whatever it takes to make sure that those Hillary Clinton people look like such idiot hypocrites, such disgusting, mindless minions, lunatics, mentally unstable, because how anyone can justify all this level of corruption and criminality by Hillary Rotten Clinton is beyond me. I cannot believe. That's why I've said this time and time again. I honestly believe that the American public, the majority of the American public, is mentally ill. I think that we have a mental ill problem, some kind of a mental illness problem going on in America today, because how anyone can sit here and continue with a straight face, with that, space cadet look and stare, try to justify why Hillary Clinton should be the president of the United States. I just can't believe it. All right, I just can't believe it. That's why we cannot allow the goddamn mainstream media to freaking dictate the narrative. We got to do it. You, me, we're the new media. You, me, we're the new media. I mean, goddamn, go to the blogs, get a blog. Go to some video freaking social media community. Start talking your mind. Start speaking your mind. Start articulating what's going on. Believe me, people will listen. I mean, go to the forum posts. I mean, by God, if you don't even want to do that, go to the comment section of whatever the hell you're watching, whatever the hell you're reading, and by God, start arguing with some of these people. I mean, start calling out the blatant shills that are being paid by the DNC to try to sway the narrative as low as comment section levels. I'm telling you, folks, these DNC folks are actually hiring people to try to go around and dissuade narratives from comment sections to forum posts to blogs, so on and so forth. It's getting that petty. It's getting that petty, for Christ's sake, man. But that's why we have to do what we have to do on our side, folks. And look, it's not like we haven't done much. I mean, if it wasn't for the Trump train, if it wasn't for the capitalist army, I don't think Trump would have been the nominee for the Republican Party. They're still trying to take it away from him, folks. What have I always said? I mean, look back in the archive. These establishment Republicans do not want Donald Trump to be elected president, because if he does, not only will he be the president, folks, we have taken over the party. The Trump train, the alt-right, the new folks that have come into the Republican Party thanks to Donald Trump, we have taken control of the party. And if we take control of the party, folks, as I outlined in episode number 320, how to take over the government that was conveniently silenced. I couldn't broadcast that one live, but I have featured that one, folks, if you want to take a look at it. Episode 320. It's going to be the first one that you see. blogtalkradio.com/ghost. That's blogtalkradio.com/ghost. If we go and control the party, I'm talking everybody that's on the Trump train, everybody that's a part of the capitalist army, if you participate in the party level, as I outlined in that episode, folks, we not only can take control of the party, we could take control of the damn government. And I outlined that in explicit detail, folks, and we can do this. That's why the establishment Republicans are so scared crapless. Because that means their stupid little career of being a public servant is over. The whole career of being a bureaucrat and having money shoved in your campaign contribution account at millions upon millions at a time so that you can vote a certain way or so you can initiate certain laws for certain people is over. If Donald Trump is elected president, this whole crap of special interest basically initiating control over our government is over. Over. Absolutely over, folks. Absolutely over. And that's why those of us that are now in control of the party, and I'm talking the Trump-trained capitalist army, the alt-right, some of the independents that have come aboard, ex-Democrats, so on and so forth, we need to captivate the party and take control of it, for Christ's sake. Participate in the party politics, because that's where the power is, folks. I said it in episode 320. By definition, in the First Amendment of the Constitution, under freedom of assembly, the parties, the Democratic Party, the Republican Party, their rules supersede federal and state law. Let me repeat that again, okay? Under the First Amendment of the Constitution, under freedom of assembly, the party rules, whether Democrat or Republican, supersede federal and state law. Why do you think the Democrats can get away with voter fraud? And let me tell you something else about that, folks. Somebody within the party. You see, this is what makes this interesting. Even though the Democrats' rules or the Republican rules supersede federal or state authority, there is a small clause for the state to intervene in a party's process if it affects the, quote, state's interest. And, of course, the state's interest interpretation or the legal ease of that interpretation has yet to be argued. But, folks, I thought it was rather convenient that one of the DNC's own, all right, Sean Lucas, served a lawsuit against the DNC as it pertained to the voter fraud in relation to all the debacle that happened over there on the Democrat side. And he filed this lawsuit July 1st. All right, well, Sean Lucas mysteriously died last night in his sleep. I mean, how many more of these deaths are we going to have to see before we start realizing that the Democrats are playing dirty? I mean, they'll take out their own to make sure to shut up any kind of elements of corruption or anybody from the internal organization speaking anything negative about the party. Now, why would they want to kill Sean Lucas, folks? Because Sean Lucas is a part of the party. And since Sean Lucas is initiating a lawsuit against the party, it is within the state's interest to hear the grievance from a party member against the party. So, of course, the state is going to allow a judge to hear the case, or at least a preliminary trial or something, so that they can determine, I'm talking the judge can determine, whether or not the Democrats went against the state's interest. And if the judge on that level interprets that based upon the evidence filed by the DNC party member, in this case Sean Lucas, then the state has the authority by the federal definition under state's interest to intervene and to go in and start investigating the party itself. Now, that's why Sean Lucas mysteriously, for a lack of a better term, didn't wake up last night. All right? I mean, how many more of these? I mean, Seth Conrad Rich, Joe Matano. How many more of these guys have to miraculously start ended up dead before we start asking some serious questions? And, folks, these are Democrats. You understand what I'm saying? These are Democrats, for Christ's sake.
When you don't go to Geico.com, car insurance can seem intense. Like breakup R&B intense.
I thought you said you loved the sweater that I got you. If you didn't, you could have told me.
Geico makes it easy. Just go to Geico.com anytime to update or check your policy without all the extra drama.
I even had a gift receipt.
And that's why this gentleman here, Sean Lucas, didn't wake up last night, folks, because he could have given the opportunity for the state to intervene in the party. Because other than that, as I stated previous, the party rules under the definition of the Constitution, First Amendment, freedom of assembly, the party's rules supersede federal and state authority, federal and state law. So that's why, at the same time, you saw at the DNC the Bernie Sanders delegates being kicked out and ripped off of, well, they didn't get ripped off. They just were stripped, I should say, of their credentials because they weren't obliging what the party wanted. And, if they were holding up signs like, Bernie for president or anything that did not correlate with whatever the party platform was, that's why they were able to go and just snag the whatever sign they were trying to show up and protest and kick these people out, strip them of their credentials, and they're no longer part of the Democratic Party. I mean, there is no First Amendment in parties. You understand that? The only way that the Bernie delegates could have taken control of the party. Look, I don't want to go over this. If you want to, you Bernie people and everybody that wanted to know what the Bernie people could have done to take control of the damn party, and they could have easily have done it. Bernie could have directed it, but of course, I think Bernie was intimidated, to say the least, to not even going there. But he could have rallied the delegates where they were for him, and he could have called for a legitimate reestablishment of the rules. He could have called for a recount of the roll call vote. He could have called for a lot of different things because he did have a lot of delegates there, but they didn't do it. All right, so listen to episode number 320 if you want to hear how to take over the government, all right? Anyway, folks, I want to thank everybody for tuning in with me. I'm going to have an unconventional format today. I'm going to go right to the phones here in a couple of minutes. Let me go ahead and take a swig of some scotch here, to say the least. Cheers to everybody who's out there listening in. Hey, I mean, these are rough times, baby, economically, politically, and socially. So if you're, let me put it to you this way. If you're in America and you're still paying for your own food, well, then, by God, you are better than almost more than half of America today. I'm sorry. I have to say it. I'm sorry. Cheers to those that are still paying for their damn food. I'm serious, man. More than half of America is collecting food stamps, for Christ's sake. And look, I'm not blaming the folks that are on food stamps, all right? I'm just saying that for whatever reason, the economic climate of this country is so unbearable that folks are willing to just swallow their own pride and go and, basically when you're receiving a food card or you're receiving food stamps, you're basically a bread line. You're a breadliner. You're waiting in a bread line. That's why you got to wait every month for your damn money, boy. I don't blame them, but they have made it a choice that it's easier or whatever. I really don't know. I don't get the mentality. I have no idea. There are jobs out here. They just don't pay whatever these people believe that they're worth, which is ridiculous, if you want my personal opinion. I mean, I hate the fact that people who have no skills, no job experience, nothing, they actually believe that they should be able to just go into the job market and get paid $15 an hour to push a couple of buttons on a damn cash register. I mean, this is freaking ridiculous. You people are insane. $15 an hour to bag some groceries, for Christ's sake. I mean, this is stupid. Unbelievable. I mean, and you see, this is why, folks, we got more people dependent on food stamps and food cards and all this other crap because, I hate to say it, the government is outpricing everybody out of the market. And, by the way, it's no coincidence that not only do they want a raise in minimum wage, I'm talking about those on the left, I'm talking about the Obama administration, I'm talking about Hillary Clinton. Not only do they want a raise in the minimum wage to $15 an hour, but why do you think they want an open border policy? Why do you think they want an open border policy? Because, folks, it's a double-edged sword, morons. Wake up! They heighten the cost of labor for legal citizens. So if you're a legal American citizen, and if they make it legal you have to pay $15 an hour in order to hire somebody from America, well, then if you've got an open border policy, it's very easy, convenient, and economically viable to just come on, bring in an immigrant who will actually do the work below what the old minimum wage was and do probably 100% better job, and if not 100% better job, at least 100% more productive, 100% more efficient. I mean, they're going to be a lot more appreciative because you're paying them cash money, and wherever they came from, wherever the immigrant came from, this job, which is being paid below America's minimum wage, is a hell of a lot better than whatever the hell they came from. And you see, folks, that's why we're having such a precarious situation in America, folks. That's why you've got the left touting they want to raise the minimum wage. And look at what's happening when they've done. Look at the states that have done this so far, Seattle, New York, that sort of thing. They have brought in automation faster than you could say, wait, what happened to my job? I mean, they've got McDonald's now that are pretty much fully automated, for Christ's sake, man. I mean, you got some idiot in Silicon Valley now who is fully automating the pizza business. I mean, literally, robots are making the full pizza pie, for Christ's sake, man. $10 an hour, yeah, thanks a lot, huh? And then you bring in all these immigrants from all over the place, you don't have to single anybody out, that are willing to work below minimum wage. It's no wonder that there are so many people dependent on food stamps that are American citizens. It's no wonder that we got so many American citizens dependent on the government and want to depend on entitlements, for Christ's sake. It is this government within the past 8 years that has subjected the American citizen to this type of economic warfare, because that's what this is, folks. That's what this is. You raise the minimum wage for the American citizen, and you open the borders so that everybody and their brother can outprice the market of labor in the country for American citizens. I mean, this is what Trump is talking about. This is what Donald Trump is talking about. Jesus Christ, man, I'm telling you, that's why I think that most of America is mentally insane. I mean, this is very easy stuff to get, but, people want to virtue signal all day. And what the hell is up with all this virtue signaling, man? I'm getting sick of that. You know what I'm saying? I'm sick and tired of people, and they always have to have a camera in their face to show the world that, hey, look, you see me, I gave a blanket to a homeless guy. Oh, hey, look, you see this camera? Look, I gave the rest of my food to this homeless person right here. Oh, look, there's a camera. Look, I helped this lady across the street. Give me a break. I hate this virtue signaling generation, man. No one cares, all right? No one cares, all right? And the only people that do care are those that are trying to politically extort the situation just as hard as you are, you moron. Jesus Christ, man. Anyway, folks, let me go ahead and take some calls here, all right? Did you clear those lines out, engineer? All right, well, he cleared a couple of lines out. I hope people were able to get through. If not, keep trying. We're going to try to get to as many calls as possible, folks. We're having this unconventional format today. It seems as though we are being broadcasted live. We are not being silenced today. Thank God. So let's just go ahead and go to the phone lines and see what people have to say here. We're going to talk about whatever you want to discuss. If you got a comment, you got a question, all right, let us know what you have to say here, folks, because we're in some serious times, and I think that we need to discuss some serious issues, all right? How about area code 913? What's going on?
Fuck all the desperate autistic people in the capitalist army.
Oh, yeah? Can I give out your number so maybe they can give you a call? What happened? Here, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to, what, engineer, give him a call back. We're going to call this son of a bitch back, all right? Call him back, engineer. Give me a damn break. Oh, look, it's one of those. He's already put it off the hook, for Christ's sake. Look, I'm going to call you one last time, all right? 913, one last time. Uh-oh, you don't have it. All right, well, here's the number, okay? I'm going to give all the digits except for the last two, and I'll give the last two digits later on if this son of a bitch doesn't call up and say he's sorry. All right, that's what I'll do. How about that? How about a little bit of that? I'll tell you what, I'll give him one more chance. All right, call him back one more time, engineer. I'll give him one more chance. No, he doesn't want to answer the phone. Okay, this son of a bitch, 913, okay, 67192, okay? 92. All right, now maybe you'll call back and say sorry, and I won't, put the last two numbers out there. I don't know, but I mean, I'm sick and tired of people, thinking that they can just call up and get away with that crap. This is supposed to be a serious part of the show here, ass crack. All right. Jesus Christ. Apparently this is somebody that, okay, well, the last two numbers are 36 then, okay? Somebody just informed me on Twitter that this is a nefarious character that is trying to go out and harass the capitalist army. So, once again, 913-671-92, and I already told you the last two numbers here previous. So, once again, enjoy, okay, since this person, wants to go out and, be some nefarious jerk ass. All right, I'm tired of it. Sick and tired of it. Anyway, folks, sorry y'all had to see that. All right, I'm just trying to take calls here, and instead I've got people that are harassing people calling me. I've got disgusting, filthy scoundrels that think that they can get away with nonsense. I mean, it's just what a disgrace. What an utter disgrace. What an utter disgrace. Once again, 913-671-9236. Let's take some more calls here, all right? How about area code 240? You're on the horn. What's up? Hey, 240, you're on the horn. Oh, Jesus Christ. Look, clear out some of these lines again, engineer. These sons of bitches ain't they're being jerk dicks, and I really don't appreciate it. Get them out! Jesus Christ. Who else do we have here? How about 727? What's going on?
Hey, Ghost, what's going on? Just got back from that cruise.
Oh, yeah, hey, that's right, man. It was the kid that was going on the cruise. How was the cruise, man?
It was pretty cool. I don't know if you approve of this exactly, but I had me actually a Johnny Walker Black Label just because it's international waters. I believe it's legal there, correct?
I believe that maritime law does not have any kind of law that I'm aware of as it relates to the consumption of alcohol or an age limit to the consumption of alcohol. So if you're out in the waters, you're under the jurisdiction of maritime law, and you can do that. I am not condoning that. I don't think that minors should be drinking or consuming any kind of intoxicant whatsoever. But since you're saying that you did it, and of course you were brought on the cruise by adults, so they're responsible, not me. But anyway, how'd you think of it?
Actually, I thought it would taste gross, first of all, because I know that alcohol tastes gross, period. But let's put it this way, kid. That's because you're 15 years old and your palate is so new, for Christ's sake. I mean, appreciate things that you taste today because they're not going to taste the same way later or maybe some years later, all right? I hated beer, all right? I hated the way that tasted, for Christ's sake, when I was a kid. Now, I drink that. I drink scotch. I drink pretty much beer and scotch. That's my drinks of choice, if you will. Yeah, I've only sipped beer. I mean, I haven't actually, drink a whole bottle or can or something. I hope that's okay though, right?
Don't even worry about it. If you don't like it, you don't like it. You do what you do. It's your life, man. That's what don't let anybody peer pressure you into doing anything you don't want to do.
always remember that. Don't let anybody tell you to do what you don't want to do. So anyway, tell us a little bit about the cruise, man.
It was actually way, like, I wasn't even expecting it to be this good. And you know what I realized about it all?
What'd you realize?
I realized that going out of the country actually is, like, way better than, you know, what they teach us in schools, you know? And that's one reason why I don't really like the education nowadays, because all we do is just learn from, you know, a textbook. We don't go out and explore, you know?
No, absolutely not. And, hey, look, what were some of the festivities that you do on a cruise? Because I know that there's probably people listening in, their parents or people are thinking about going on cruises, so on and so forth. You being a 15-year-old kid, what did you do? I mean, and when you took the shot of Johnny Walker Blue or Black Label, were you around adults or somebody gave it to you, or what happened?
I was around adults. I was actually around my dad's girlfriend's family, and you know they were kind of nice enough to buy me a drink, because I don't know if their policy would let me like purchase it, but yeah, I mean, yeah.
Oh, man. Well, hey, look, thank you very much for calling. I'll get back to you maybe on the third hour. We can discuss a little bit about, I know that this is the same gentleman that has Grandpa AIDS and, you know, is going through all that debacle. So maybe we'll talk to you a little bit and talk about Grandpa AIDS and see how he's doing. Once again, folks, I want to hear from you, 425-390-6146. We're taking calls here. I think we got Trumpin' Capitalist on the horn. What's going on, Trumpin' Capitalist?
Good afternoon, Ghost. Good afternoon, Capitalist Army. This is the Trumpin' Capitalist. How are you doing on this Thursday?
How you doing, Trumpin', man? I'm doing pretty well. Unfortunately, I'm not very happy with the onslaught of assault and attacks on Donald Trump via the mainstream media, and how they're just completely negating the criminality and the corruption of Hillary Rodham Clinton. But other than that, you know, you do what you do. Another day, another dollar, you know? Yep, definitely. And before I start going on what I was going to talk about, the guy who said, you know, screw all the artists, that guy was actually harassing me last night, believe it or not, because of the letter I sent. Can you believe that? Oh, well, I mean, I'm glad that, you know, that we can go ahead and, you know, nip that in the bud. I'm glad that we found out that this person's harassing people, so I don't feel bad for making it a public service, you know, for those that are being harassed and don't know who this person is. They now know who he is, and, you know, they can take whatever precautions or whatever means necessary to protect themselves thereas. Oh, yes, definitely. And I think I know who the guy is. He's got his own Twitter page. And do you mind if I say it? Because this guy has some pretty secret things he doesn't want anybody to see, but I think it should be seen to show how much of a hypocrite he is. Well, no, let's not get into the drama on the show. You know, keep it to you know, whatever social circles that you all are at. I mean, yeah, everybody knows his number. They're going to find out who he is. It's not a big deal, and you know, just do that accordingly. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, you got any info or any kind of thing on the blog? I know that you've been blogging as of late. You know, got anything that you know, juicy? Any kind of political dope for us? Well, just one thing. I've actually been covering the WikiLeaks, and I've been covering the Clinton Foundation and everything else. Nothing really much new, but I do want to stress about the polls, because I've seen just a lot of these polls now coming out showing that Clinton has a 10 versus 10-point bounce, or a 15-point bounce, or a 7-point bounce. Now she's leading in Pennsylvania, now she's leading in Florida, now she's leading in Ohio or wherever. Let me tell you something. These polls are garbage. The polls are garbage, and I know that for a fact, because they are oversampled by Democrats, they are undersampled on Republicans, and basically they have massive margins of errors. Now, I said this was going to happen. I said this like right after the damn DNC convention was over, I said this was going to happen. They were going to, put in skewed polls. They were going to fluff this whole garbage up, and that's exactly what they're doing. And I know what you're saying. What they're doing is oversampling Democrats, undersampling conservatives, and if they are independent, they're just giving the independents right to Hillary Clinton. It's a classic skew poll situation. I mean, the pollsters know it. Anybody who is a seasoned pollster understands this trick. I mean, that's why polls are there. I mean, it's a game to basically deceive people and demoralize people and make them believe that it's not even worth going out and voting.
They're trying to discourage all the Trump voters. They're trying to say, hey, listen, Trump's not going to win. You might as well not vote. You might as well vote for a third party. That's probably not going to happen. So I wanted to bring up a few examples of these skewed polls. The first one I want is the Reuters poll. It's a sample of 1,631 Americans. It had 735 Democrats, 572 Republicans, and only 191 independents. And the credibility interval, or the margin of error, as I like to call it, is 4.1 for Democrats, nearly 5% for Republicans, and just over 8% for independents. And basically, some of these polls have very, very high margins of errors for certain demographics, and they have very, very low polling numbers, such as, like 500 likely voters polled, 600 likely voters polled, 700, which is very low. And I took a government class, and basically they taught about polling, about how polling works. Basically, the golden number is between 1,000 and 1,500, and your margin of error should be 3 or less. So basically, a lot of these polls are showing that they are basically trying to skew the polls by getting as little voters as possible, and trying to spin it by using more Democrats than Republicans and having very few independents. And if there are more independents, they have left-leaning independents rather than moderates, right-leaning independents. And basically, the polls, they're skewed. And virtually, this was going to happen, and I have no clue what to think. I mean, the polls are just completely. Well, I don't know. They're
rigged. They're completely rigged. They're a bunch of bogus garbage. I mean, not to mention they're being funded by the same mainstream media that is basically skewing things in favor of this criminal corporation, this criminal enterprise that's the DNC and Hillary Rotten Clinton themselves. So I advise everybody who is listening, don't believe the polls. Don't believe any of this garbage on the media. This is a propaganda wing for the DNC. It's been proven by WikiLeaks, and anybody who still goes and observes the boob tube for their news and information should be ashamed of themselves, man. Anyway, man, you got anything, you want to plug your blog, do you want to go ahead and plug your Twitter account, those types of things?
Sure, I'll plug in the blog on Twitter. The blog is thegodofrage.wordpress.com. I try to blog as much as possible and on new information as possible. And my Twitter is thegodofrage, capital T, capital R. If you want to make a comment, if you want to see what I'm tweeting, if you want to see who I'm following, if you want to follow people that are in the Capitalist Army, you can go right to my Twitter page and do that. If you want to tweet at me, if you want to, pick an argument, if you want to have a political discussion, that's great. So anyway, Ghost, have a wonderful day. God bless you, and God bless the Capitalist Army.
Hey, man, thank you very much, Trump and Capitalist. Once again, young man inspired by the Capitalist radio show to go out and become his own investigative journalist, folks. I mean, let me tell you something. Trump and Capitalist, this is a young man that, and I know, the things that the Capitalist Army does always goes unsung. Well, there's no applause, there's no spotlight. But y'all do remember when we found the D.C. Madam's list of numbers. Well, we had Trump and Capitalists calling those sons of bitches all night and actually making the connections and hooking it up, for Christ's sake. You know what I mean? I'm serious, man. I mean, look, the Capitalist Army, go back in the archive, man. We've been doing a lot of digital damage, for Christ's sake, all right? All these Black Lives Matter folks that are agitating violence, we made sure to make those people's information public. The leader of the Black Panther Party, we thought it was a public service.
to make his information public. And the only reason we do this, folks, is because people are advocating violence. And, folks, we live in a country where we have a constitution that prohibits us from having to go to the cartridge box. You understand that? The bullet cartridge box? That's why we have the ballot box and the jury box. You get it? The ballot box and the jury box? I mean, this is a government made for and by the people. And that's why I am telling you, please listen to episode number 320. I detail how you and everyone who is like-minded like you can take control of this government. And it doesn't have to be with the cartridge box. It could be with the ballot box. Jesus Christ, man. I don't want violence. I want civility. I want law and order. And let me tell you, you leftists that are LGBT, you should want the same goddamn thing. I mean, you should not be falling in line with the leftist narrative of Islamophobia and all this other nonsense, for Christ's sake. All right? Because I guarantee you, ask all those that are LGBT that are in the European Union how safe they are. I mean, I just heard or read an article about a Syrian refugee that was a homosexual that was killed in Turkey. And let me tell you, folks, when we saw that Turkish fake coup, which I and everybody who was listening, we were kind of having a pretty good time hoping that Erdogan was going to be overthrown, but I knew that if he wasn't, he was going to implement an Islamist type government that re-emphasizes elements of Sharia law. And folks, when that fake coup that he threw on himself supposedly failed, I was on Twitter looking at all the reactions from the Arab world, the Islamic world. They were looking at Erdogan as some kind of a champion for Islam, some kind of a champion. And that's why I'm saying, folks, now that Erdogan's in power, because of the fake coup, which now can justify him jailing and murdering his enemies, now you've got people that are being Islamist radicalized because of this, and now they're acting out. Syrian refugee who was seeking refuge in Turkey, killed because he was a homosexual. All right? Killed because he was a homosexual. So, for you LGBT members of the left, I think you need to reestablish where your priorities are in a free society. I mean, do you want what's happening in Europe, where the wild Yehudis that were brought into Europe with love, they brought in these people with love, and they brought them into their country, and what are they doing? They're dominating them now. They're making them scared of their own hometowns, their own country. They're ruining their culture. They're implementing Sharia law. That's why I'm telling you, LGBT, do not fall with this leftist narrative of Islamophobia. You should be protecting yourselves. I mean, you're not going to be able to go down the street and hold hands and be openly affectionate if we got a bunch of wild Yehudis wandering around out here. Do you understand? You're not going to be able to do that.
When you don't go to geico.com, car insurance can seem intense. Like breakup R&B intense.
I thought you said you loved the sweater that I got you. If you didn't, you could have told me.
Geico makes it easy. Just go to geico.com anytime to update or check your policy without all the extra drama.
I even had a gift receipt.
And I think that you people need to realize what's going on. Anyway, folks, we're going to go ahead and take some Twitter shout-outs right here. We're going to get a little interactive. For you folks that are unaware, this is the part of the broadcast where yours truly will give you a shout-out live right here on the broadcast. All you have to do is retweet the first tweet on my Twitter account. And, of course, the Twitter account is Politics Ghost, all one word, no underscores, Politics Ghost. And the tweet to retweet is True Capitalist Radio Now Live is the tweet to retweet if you want a shout out here on the True Capitalist Radio Show. Hey, engineer, do we got any Twitter shout outs to be had, engineer?
All right, well, we got some Twitter shout-outs, so let's go ahead and get to them right now. All right, we got G in the house. What's going on? We got Wild West on 6th Street. That's not even funny, asshole. I'm serious. That's not even funny. Dorito Burrito in the house. I'm not going to say that disgusting name, for Christ's sake. We got the Brony Network in the house. Who else do we got? We got Communism is Freedom. Are you kidding me? I know that's a troll, for Christ's sake. And as a caption, as their avatar, they got Mao Zedong's fat, disgusting, chopstick-eating head. A man that killed 80 million people, that the Chinese government acknowledges. 80 million people, and yet that's freedom. Huh? Give me a damn break. Hans Gubbensmith's in the house. We got... I'm not saying that. Ghost is a vampire. Yeah, shove it up for your freaking ass. Oh, my God. Ghost in his Fiat. Oh, what? Now I'm driving a Fiat? I would never drive a goddamn Fiat, you son of a bitch. I probably wouldn't be able to fit in a damn Fiat. And I'm not a damn ham bone either. Don't try to imply anything by that statement either, you scumbags. Don't even go there. Anyway, we got Caleb the Capitalist in the house. What's going on? And once again, folks, retweet the first tweet on my Twitter account if you want a Twitter shout-out live right here on the broadcast. Who the hell else we got here? We got Woodshed Wanderer. Ah, Jesus Christ. Here we go with this crap. Here we go. Anyway, we got Caleb Capitalist. Who else do we got here? We got Flamin' Nipple Chops. Digital Aspect in the house, Dr. Bristle in the place. Who the hell else do we got? I mean, look, once again, folks, I mean, you know, some of these damn Twitter names are just disgusting. I don't even, some of them make me want to puke, to be honest with you. But once again, this is the internet, huh? Anyway, who else do we got here? We've got Jeff the Chef. Jeff the Chef. Okay, what's going on? Health issues for Ghost. What are you trying to wish that upon me? What a scumbag. We've got Bad Mem 86 in the house. Who else do we got, folks? I mean, look, we're taking Twitter shout-outs. What we do, we're trying to make it interactive on the show here. And unfortunately, it gets a little ugly because we got a lot of damn troll terrorists out here that want to sit here and try to, you know, make a mockery of the show, and I really don't appreciate it. True No-Show Radio. Hey, look, asshole. I was on the broadcast yesterday. It's just for whatever reason, I'm probably being silenced by the goddamn DNC. The live broadcast had, quote, technical difficulties. So for whatever reason, I could not broadcast live, and those folks that were able to listen live, they were able to listen because people were on the phone relaying the goddamn broadcast over the damn telephone. Jesus Christ. Luxury Honda for Ghost. First of all, folks, I've never, ever owned a Honda in my life. I never will. All right? All my cars are luxury cars, baby. You understand that? It's all there is to it. All right? Anyway, we've got fruity-ass capitalist. Look, I'm sorry for that kid that called in. I didn't mean to call him fruity-ass capitalist, but now everybody thinks it's a big freaking joke. Jesus Christ. Who else we got here? We've got Coonery on 6th Street. Man, that's horrible. Come on. Come on, that's racist, man. I mean, it was a didn't do nothing, but that's just horrible, all right? Anyway, who else do we got here? We got Ghost on Grindr. Shove it up your ass. Are you kidding me? Take about 10 steps away from my freaking butt crack with that false indictment. Good God. Who else do we got? 14,400 seconds of graffiti. What the hell does that mean? I mean, are you all actually, like, doing the math on this crap, man? I'm telling you, you guys are freaking, like... You guys got a lot of freaking problems, man. Anyway, we got Angry Grandpa in the house. We got Vet of Forum Wars. We got John S.K. in the place. John Ghostly Jr. Yeah, real funny, idiots. Real funny. Jesus Christ. got the Smiler in the house. We got the Smiler. Look, I'm only going to take a couple more because now I'm starting to look at these, and these are starting to look stupid. All right? We've got Havel the Rock. We got Blood Fart in the house. Starving Venezuelan. Look, that's not even something to troll about, man. That's horrible. That's just horrible. London Stand Meat Market. Oh, man, that's just, come on. I mean, come on. Good God, London Stand Meat Market, for Christ's sake, man. Oh, my God. And look, first of all, that's not funny, okay? First and foremost, that is not goddamn funny. And secondly, give me the mic. And secondly, folks, haven't you noticed, especially my brethren from across the pond in Britannia, haven't you noticed some wild Yehudi from Somalia starts chopping people up in London Stand, and miraculously, because some teenage Somalian, some wild Yehudi hacks up some people, now they deploy 600-plus armed forces in the streets of London Stand with machine guns, with body armor, that sort of thing. I mean, wasn't London and Britain priding themselves on being a gunless society and how their police officers don't have guns, and that's why you shouldn't have guns in its society, so on and so forth? All of a sudden, some attack happens in London Stand where one of these wild Yehudis from goddamn Somalia, all right, hacks up a few people, for Christ's sake, and now what, they're implementing mini quasi-martial law in London Stand? I mean, this is madness. This is madness. I mean, you folks out there in Britannia know. I mean, and look, I have been getting tweets from people from Britannia. They are shocked, all right? They are utterly shocked at the kind of garbage that is happening in London because somebody, and look, I'm not trying to make light of the fact that you had a damn wild Yehudi that, of course, was brought in with open arms into Britannia, hack up people. I mean, that's a tragedy. But the response by London Stand is to what? Quasi-martial law the city? I mean, that's ridiculous, folks, and I'm telling you this right now. You people in Britannia better be very concerned about this. You better be very concerned because I believe that they're going to utilize tragedies like this to implement a martial law situation to suspend the Article 50 that you folks voted for. Do you understand that? I'm telling you, they are going to reverse Brexit, man. I mean, you folks in Britannia better keep fighting. You better keep fighting. Somebody gets hacked up and, you know what, we're going to implement all kinds of armed forces in the streets of London Stand. I mean, give me a break. Oh, my God. Anyway, look, I'm going to take a couple more Twitter shout-outs, and then I'm moving on. We got Exara Hawks in the house. What's going on? We got the Green Leader in the place. Who else do we got going on here? I'm not saying that disgusting name, for Christ's sake. True Silence Radio, shove it up your ass. All right? Anyway, Reliant Robin Radio. What the hell does that mean, you son of a bitch? We got the Jizzmaster 3000. And look, there's the Whoremaster. Oh, yes, I am the Whoremaster. Jesus Christ. Sean First, Ghost Next. Look, I'm getting tired. Son of a bitch. I'm getting tired of those names, goddammit. You people trying to wish death upon me. Go screw yourself, man. I'm putting my life on the line out here, broadcasting the things that I'm broadcasting, for Christ's sake. Don't you understand that, boy? Why do you think they're trying to silence me? Why do you think they're trying to silence me, boy? I'm telling you, they're trying to silence me because yours truly gives everyone who listens the goddamn straight dope, the straight political dope, the truth! The truth!
Give me the mic. Give me the mic. Give me the goddamn mic. Jesus Christ, this makes me sick to my stomach that you people would want to wish me dead. Trying to wish me dead, for Christ's sake. Good God. Screw you. Oh, my God. Anyway, folks, look. I need a drink. Give me my drink, for Christ's sake. Good Lord. Ugh. This is the goddamn internet, folks. You're listening to it. You're listening to it right goddamn now. This is the internet, I'm telling you. I'm telling you. All right, folks. Let me calm down here for a second. My apologies, folks. It just gets me angry, man. I get no respect whatsoever, man. Jesus Christ. Anyway, folks, we are now in... Jesus Christ, my heart's beating like a rabbit. We're now in the second hour of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast, and, of course, I am your host, the man they call Ghost. I mean, yada, yada, yada. I mean, look, I'm telling you, I deserve a little bit of respect from you people. I give you hours of my life. I'm going on 1,300 hours of my life. Oh, my God. And I get no respect. I get no goddamn respect from anybody on these internets, man. I told you about Blog Talk Radio, right? Huh? Yeah, I bring them more people than probably anybody that's on the goddamn network over here, right? They have some kind of a goddamn, Blog Talk Radio convention highlighting the hosts and all this. They didn't even invite me. They didn't even bother to invite me. It's not even like I would have went or anything of that nature, but they didn't even invite me. I mean, good God. Oh, my God. Anyway, folks, look, I'm sorry. I'm going off keister here, but I just, Jesus. Oh, my God. Give me another drink. Give me my drink. I mean, I'm a capitalist, and I deserve the respect accorded that title. I deserve the respect accorded that damn title, for Christ's sake. Oh, my God, folks. Look, I'm sorry I'm going off keister here. Look. It's an unconventional show. We're going to switch things around and get a little crazy and get a little wild out here. Now, what we're going to do here, folks, is we're going to go ahead and we're going to take some Twitter questions. That's right. We're going to take some Twitter questions, and all you got to do is send me your question at AskGhost, hashtag AskGhost. All right, hashtag AskGhost, and I'll answer your goddamn question, all right? That's what we're going to do. We're going to make this a little interactive, and don't be a jerk-off, all right? Don't be a goddamn jerk-off and ask some jerk-dick question that's going to, get me a little riled up. It's going to get me a little angry, to say the least, all right? So give me a damn break, all right? Hashtag AskGhost. All right, is the hashtag. Let's see what we got. Do we got anybody asking questions, engineer? All right, let's see who we got here. Anyway, we've got some people asking questions right off the bat, for Christ's sake, so let's just go ahead and do it. What is thoughts on Trump's chances winning Pennsylvania? I actually think it's rather good. I mean, Pennsylvania has been decimated economically, for Christ's sake. A lot of dependency on the government out there, and traditionally, Pennsylvania is a working-class state. It always has been. A good representation of Pennsylvania would be the director that recently died, Camino, the movie Deer Hunter, which, I don't think the movie Deer Hunter's not for everybody. It's a movie about Vietnam. All right, and I don't mean to bring up Viet fucking Nam, but it's a movie about Vietnam, And it's basically representing the Russian contingent, the Ruski contingent that, resided in Pennsylvania that was big blue-collar, likes to work, come home, have some drinks, that sort of thing. That kind of blue-collar spirit is gone, and I think that Pennsylvania wants to bring it back, in my personal opinion. You know what I mean? How do you feel about gamers begging patrons for money just to play video games? I think it's really disgusting, and I blame PewDiePie and Markiplier for this crap. All right? I'm serious. I blame those idiots, these fruity bastards out here, trying to make these kids believe that, oh, look, I can go on YouTube and play games and talk nothing but like an absolute petulant child, and I am going to make millions of dollars. I'm serious. That's why I couldn't be a YouTuber. If I became a very popular YouTuber and then I was invited to some YouTube convention or something and saw these guys, I would slap them both in their face. I'm serious. They make me sick. All right? I mean, they are the manifestation of the pussification of the world, for Christ's sake. All right? Jesus Christ. What the hell is this? Want to do a TCR panel at a pony-based convention? Shove it up your ass, all right? I don't want to do panels in general, all right? I don't want to do panels in general. Do you like regular Stevie Ray Vaughan or extra crispy Stevie Ray Vaughan? Man, you son of a... That's horrible! That's disgusting, you son of a bitch! How dare you? How dare you? You son of a bitch. Stevie Ray Vaughan is the greatest guitarist, one of the greatest guitarists ever to goddamn play the instrument. How dare you? Oh my God, give me the damn son of a bitch. I can't believe you would say that about the great Stevie Ray Vaughan, you son of a bitch. I mean, for you folks that don't get it, Stevie Ray Vaughan was a great guitarist, one of the greatest guitarists that died in a damn helicopter accident. And that's all I'm going to say about that. Here, somebody asked me, what if Trump wins the popular vote but loses the electoral vote? Well, that's why everyone that is voting has to come out in overwhelming numbers and vote for Donald Trump. I mean, we have to go out in abundance and not even make it a goddamn choice or even close enough for the Democrats to even try to steal it, because they are going to try to steal it, boy. You better believe it. We can't allow them to do so. We got to go in overwhelming numbers and vote for Trump, all right? Jesus Christ. Hey, you're so critical of everything. Can you just relax and enjoy the few years you have left? Hey, screw you, asshole. All right? If everybody had that same mentality, we would have already been falling under full-fledged communism, and people like you would be in a goddamn labor gulag camp right now, you stupid, dumb son of a bitch. Jesus Christ, man. I can't believe you people. I can't believe you people. Why? I'm not even gonna read that one. All right, I'm not even gonna read that one, for Christ's sake. All right. I'm just saying. What program do you use for trading and would recommend a good trading program? Well, folks, I strongly advise you to, basically get a trading program that is going to be able to allow you to trade at the most instant that you realize you got to dump a stock, or the instant that you have to buy a stock, and the quickest way possible to execute a trade at the cheapest commission possible is the one I would suggest. All right, now, if some trading company was to sponsor this broadcast, well, then maybe I'd say something different. But until then, I strongly advise anybody to use a program that both is easy to execute
and fast on execution, but low in commission price. All right. Anyway, I'm not. Look at these dumbass idiots. Is this the nutsack? I mean, look at this. This is the kind of questions I'm getting. This is the kind of crap questions I am getting, for Christ's sake. Oh, my God. What are my thoughts on Putin? I hate Putin. All right? Well, look, I don't hate him. I just don't trust him. I don't trust Ruskies. All right? I mean, I'm serious. I don't trust Ruskies. I don't believe that the Ruskies have our best interest at hand whatsoever. I think that, they're just laying in wait. I think that the Putin himself helped quarterback the Erdogan coup on himself, and that's why Erdogan now looks like a goddamn champion in the freaking Islamic world. And I'm telling you, you just wait and watch. Erdogan and Turkey are going to move right into the northern part of Syria, the northern part of Iraq. The northern part of Iraq and the part of Syria that's on its border, going to take it right over, and they're going to slaughter the Kurds, and that's going to justify them going right in there. I'm telling you this right now. And then they're going to go move right into the middle of Iraq. They're going to take over the country, and they're going to be greeted as liberators. You watch. You watch, for Christ's sake. Where are you going to move, Ghost? I have no idea where the hell I'm going to move, but I am not going to sit here and allow myself to be subjected to this liberal hellhole that is Austin, Texas anymore. I'm tired of it. All right? I mean, we got didn't-do-nothings out here busting caps on 6th Street. I never thought I'd ever see such a thing in my life. I never thought I'd ever see such a day when I would go out and potentially see didn't-do-nothings or vato locos or even crazy-ass biker white idiots, going out shooting each other, killing each other, stabbing each other. It's just ridiculous, man. It's just utterly ridiculous. Oh, my God. Anyway, what's my opinion on the death penalty? I'm pro-death penalty, for Christ's sake. I mean, there needs to be some level of deterrent to prevent people from actually committing any kind of heinous crime. They got to know that if they're going to, kill somebody, they should be killed. And I'm not really in favor of the humane way in which people are getting killed. I mean, I'm glad that they're, kind of shortening up the dosage of the lethal injection so that these idiots have a horrible death on their way out. Because I'm tired of, pussy pampering prisoners. I mean, they actually swab the freaking arm of a lethal injection inmate because he might get an infection. I mean, this is just how stupid and insane we are. I think that we should literally just go and execute the riffraff. And, of course, we have to have due process of law. We have to make sure that, the appellate system has been exhausted, and it's an absolute fact that the person being executed will be executed under the due process of law as applied under our current system, all right? And moreover, I also believe that if you are convicted, I mean, there is no doubt that you have molested children or have conducted yourself in any kind of pedophilic activity. I think that you should be executed as well, all right? I'm serious. I'm not kidding around. I think that if you have conducted any goddamn pedophilia, any pedophile crap, execution style. That's all there is to it. And the worst possible execution possible, in my opinion, all right? I'm not joking around. I'm not joking, for Christ's sake. People are asking me, Texit or full-fledged revolution if Clinton is elected. Now, I mean, let's be honest, folks. Full-fledged revolution is really what these liberals want. It'll justify them not only trying to implement martial law, but if for whatever reason the troops don't want to oblige martial law, it will have them bring in UN troops, have them bring in NATO troops, have them bring in other countries' troops, for Christ's sake. So, that's what I'm saying. I have no idea. Who is your favorite president? Man, I don't know. I'd probably have to say. This is a tough question, man, because there's so many good presidents. I love George Washington, I'll tell you that. Thomas Jefferson. I love Teddy Roosevelt. I think Teddy Roosevelt was a very, very, probably one of the most exquisite presidential stories of American history. Because, folks, the reason Teddy Roosevelt became president was because Leon Kozlov assassinated President McKinley right around the turn of the 20th century. And at the time, McKinley had Teddy Roosevelt as his running mate, or as his vice presidential candidate, and Teddy Roosevelt became the president. And Teddy Roosevelt initiated initiatives that were probably something that helped curb the monopolization of business at the time in America, you know. The antitrust laws that help curb monopolization as it relates to any particular industry in this country was initiated by Teddy Roosevelt because he wanted to bust the trust. He was the trust buster, is what they like to call him back then. And in my personal opinion, I don't believe in monopolies. I'm telling you this right now, and neither did Teddy Roosevelt. And I think Teddy Roosevelt was a pretty good president, to say the least. I think that within itself helped stop the utter, complete domination of the country by a few, like the J.P. Morgans at the time, these types of things. So I would say that. Anyway, let me continue going on, folks, because I don't want to waste too much time on one question. I want to go ahead and continue asking questions. How many people can you take on in a bar? Are you talking about in a bar fight? Well, I've taken on about 5 idiots in a bar fight, no problem. And that was a long time ago, but that was probably about it. Now, when it comes to bar fights in general, what happens traditionally is that if there's more than about 6 or 7 people in a fight, traditionally what happens is that the whole bar gets into a fight, especially if there are no women in the bar. All right, especially if there's no women in the bar, every dude is just going to look at themselves. They're going to see who they don't like, who they think is acting too tough for their own good. And when everybody starts fighting, I'm telling you, you better get out of a bar fight, because somebody's going to punch you in the face just because. But I don't take pride in violence. I just, hey, if you're a man, you go into a bar, you get drunk, and sometimes people get a little rowdy. Sometimes you got to take care of yourself. You understand? That's what men do, for Christ's sake. Best news outlet? That's a very good question. Best news outlet? Me personally, folks, I don't have a favorite news outlet per se, but I think that what can give you a very good synopsis and generalization of news gathering and news aggregation is drudgereport.com, I believe. The Drudge Report will give you an unbelievable aggregation of news articles that'll help you facilitate a grasp on the world, especially from all different angles. So that's why, believe it or not, Matt Drudge and the Drudge Report, that son of a bitch has been on the internet, man, since like 1994, 95. He gets over 1 billion hits a month. You know what I mean? 1 billion hits a month. So, I mean, yeah, that's pretty cool, man. All right? What do you think the music industry will be like in a few years? It's changing like crazy. Well, in my personal opinion, man, I think that musicians themselves should take over the music industry by making themselves independent and not allowing themselves to be subject to the record industry. I mean, in this day and age of the internet, when you can be your own PR person, when you can be your own media person, when you can disseminate what goes out in your own image, that sort of thing, why the hell do you need a record company? I mean, if you truly have the talent, I mean, you can get the music out there. And as I've stated time and time again, I believe in intellectual property. I believe in copyright law. But what I also believe is that if you want to be an artist, or if you want to be somebody who is
notable or trying to gain recognition, preventing people from hearing your content is ridiculously stupid. I mean, I personally believe that, a lot of these artists, if they want to be really, really popular, should give out their work for free. And when I say give out their work for free, I'm not saying that, when they release it, people can use it, for commercials and infringe upon one's intellectual property. No. But if people are out here distributing the work in question around their social circles, around their social media sites, and so on and so forth, I don't understand why. I don't understand why people have a problem with it. Why do people have a problem with this? I have no idea. As a matter of fact, what will happen is more people will know who you are if you really are talented. More people will appreciate your work. More people will demand that you have some level of concert if you happen to be a musician, if you happen to be whatever it is, a movie maker or whatever the case might be. All right? And I got Templeton crying over here. What's wrong, Templeton? Why are you crying? Come here. What's wrong, Templeton? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you, Templeton? Anyway, sorry, I'm getting distracted because of my dog over here. What's your problem? What's your problem? What do you want, a dog biscuit or something? Ah, Christ. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me, Templeton, for Christ's sake? You're going to make me stop the show? All right? I mean, give me a goddamn break. Look, folks, look, what's your problem, Templeton? Come here. What's wrong? Come here. Why are you crying? Why are you crying? Why are you crying? What's your problem? What is the problem? Templeton, what is your problem? You're disrupting the show here, for Christ's sake, Templeton. You're disrupting the show. What's your problem? Oh, my God. Jesus Christ. Look, folks, my apologies on this, for Christ's sake. You're taking over my show, Templeton. What the hell? What is your problem? What is your problem? Huh? Jesus Christ, this is horrible. I'm sorry, folks. I mean, I got a dog here. All right, come here. What is your problem? What is your problem? What is it? What is your problem? Why are you crying? Why are you crying? Why are you crying? What is your problem? Why are you crying? Oh, my God. Look, you're taking over my show. People are tweeting at me about you, Templeton. What's your problem? What's your problem, Templeton? Jesus Christ. Look, I'm going to go for a break, folks. My apologies on this. I'm going to give this freaking dog a freaking dog biscuit or something, or, I don't know. What do you want? What do you want? What do you want, huh? You're a crybaby. This is the first time I ever seen you do this. I can't believe you, Templeton. No, don't give me that. Don't give me that. Don't do it. Damn it, Templeton. I'll be right back, folks. My apologies on this. I don't know what the hell's wrong with this damn dog. I'll be right back. Sorry, folks. My apologies. We'll get back to, as a matter of fact, when I come back, we'll probably get to Radio Graffiti because, man, this dog, what the hell? What the hell, Templeton? God damn it.
right, shut it off, and just shut it off, for Christ's sake. All right, look, my apologies on that, folks. I think Templeton was just, I don't know what the hell his problem is. Now he's fine. I gave him a little bit of a treat. He's over there gnawing on it, for Christ's sake. So my apologies, for Christ's sake. And no, Templeton isn't dying. He's just being a brat, all right? He's a spoiled dog. He is a spoiled boy, that dog, all right? It's unfortunate, all right? But, hey, and look, let's not – enough of my dog, all right? And look, enough of my dog! Anyway, folks, I'm going to take a couple more questions, then we're going to move right on to Radio Graffiti, all right? Let me go ahead and take some more questions here. Once again, Ask Ghost is the Twitter hashtag if you want me to answer one of your questions. Ask Ghost, all right? Look at all these questions about Templeton, for Christ's sake. I'm not going to tell you his breed, all right? So shut up, all right? Shut up. And shut up, you people that are out there continuously talking about my dog, all right? Stop it. Stop the Venezuelan jokes, asshole. Stop with the Venezuelan jokes.
When you don't go to Geico.com, car insurance can seem intense. Like breakup R&B intense.
I thought you said you loved the sweater that I got you. If you didn't, you could have told me.
Geico makes it easy. Just go to Geico.com anytime to update or check your policy without all the extra drama.
I even had a gift receipt.
When you don't go to Geico.com, car insurance can be confusing. Like Swedish techno confusing.
Bark, bark, meow, meow. Dance with me, purple cow. Bark, bark, meow, meow. Ooh, you lovely cow.
Geico makes it easy. With 24/7 access, all you have to do is go to Geico.com and you could save money on car insurance. It just makes sense. Unlike, you know.
Dance with me, purple cow. I like your moves.
Man, you see, this is what I get. This is just damn dog, man. You see what you did? Oh, my God. Anyway, let me move on, folks. I'm going to have a couple more. Is Templeton Republican or Democrat? Are you kidding me? He hates communists. All right? Yeah, he hates communists. He hates socialists. He hates feminists. All right? Jesus Christ. Who else do we got going on over here? All right? Can you spank Templeton for Christ? Jesus Christ. I mean, come on. What are my thoughts on the North Korean moon mission thing? I think it's going to be a major fail, just like the last few rocket and missile launches have been a major fail, to say the goddamn least. All right? Jesus Christ. What made me decide to become a capitalist, man? I was a capitalist at a very young age. I think I talked about that in episode 320, if I'm not mistaken. You understand? I'm serious. All right? Is non-internet radio dead? I personally believe so. I mean, as a business owner, I would never advertise on terrestrial radio. I think, if I read correctly, was it Clear Channel Communications, which is the biggest terrestrial radio operator in America today, took a humongous loss this quarter. So that just goes to show you that terrestrial radio is pretty much dead, for Christ's sake. You know what I mean? I'm not joking. Why do I have a pussified breed like a Jack Russell Terrier? He's not a Jack Russell Terrier, asshole, all right? Are you Thomas Alban? No, I'm not Thomas Alban, assholes. Jesus Christ. Oh, my God. Who else? Do I have to press number 1 to get in queue? Yeah, I would think you would have to. I have no idea what the hell Blog Talk Radio is doing anymore. I have no idea. You understand? I have no idea. Who else do we got going on over here? Why did I get a $250 belt? Because I like dressing nice, man. All right, I'm a businessman. I walk around Austin, Texas out here. I don't want to walk around like some stupid schlemiel, all right? All right, I'm a proud capitalist, for Christ's sake, all right? I'm not some stupid scumbag wearing sweatpants out here, all right? I've got some pride and integrity, for Christ's sake. So shove it up your ass. Jesus Christ. Look, we're getting all. Is Templeton fixed? No, he is not. As a matter of fact, I'm thinking about getting Templeton a girlfriend of the same breed. And, when him and his girlfriend, when they have a little family, probably raising the whole little family, that sort of thing. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, let me see. Who else do we got going here? No, Templeton is not a puppy, all right? Look, this is disgusting. All right, now we're getting into some disgusting, ridiculous garbage. What am I going to do for the 50th anniversary of Charles Whitman this Monday? Oh, shove it up your ass, man. Shove it up your ass with that crap. That's not even funny. That's not even funny, for Christ's sake, man. Why go offline if Clinton wins? I know you will feel for your life. Do you have... Wait. I know you will fear for your life, but what life do we have if there is no freedom? Well, unfortunately, you can still capitalize in a Hillary Clinton America, but unfortunately, the discrepancy between rich and poor is going to be huge. I'm serious. It's even going to be wider than it is now. I mean, if Hillary Clinton, first of all, the reason I'm going offline and not doing this anymore is because I'm not going to be taken down, all right? I mean, I did my part. If for whatever reason Hillary Clinton squeezes this fraud out, for Christ's sake, I am not going to end up one of these people that don't wake up the next morning because of a miraculous heart attack or miraculously get shot in the back walking down the street to my house or any of that garbage, all right? Now, there is means to capitalize during a Hillary Clinton economy. As I've stated, if Hillary Clinton is elected president, you can kiss any kind of domesticated energy production in America goodbye, and you can look at those damn oil prices go straight up because we are going to continue to be dependent on Saudi Arabia's oil. So that's why I said that I would hold on to oil at this point in time if it's an ETF or oil companies and wait and see what happens during the election. Because I guarantee you, if Hillary Clinton steals the election and wins, Wall Street, all kinds of people are going to just start going right to the damn stock market, commodities market, and everything's going to go up the roof. Now, if Trump is elected, you better believe that Wall Street is going to purposely start pulling out money so that they can deliberately put Trump in a precarious situation with the economy, all right? So that's why I am steering clear of the stock market until after the election, because I can pretty much guarantee that all the hedge fund managers, all the mutual fund managers, all the big money managers that really run Wall Street today anyway, they have no problem, all right, pulling out money, causing a stock market crash right as Donald Trump goes into the White House so that they can put Donald Trump in a precarious situation. I mean, just take a look at how much Wall Street has donated to the campaign contribution account of Hillary Clinton and compare it to that of Donald Trump. It's a huge discrepancy. But if Hillary Clinton, by some chance, does, steal the election, I mean, there are ways to capitalize. There are ways to capitalize in a Hillary Clinton economy. All right. The bad part about it is you have to be very technical in finance, in the realm of finance, because that's the only that's the only realm that anyone's going to be able to get any kind of money from. That's the arena that people that want to get rich are going to be able to get rich from, because you can forget about making businesses in a Hillary Rotten Clinton America. You could forget about getting any kind of job that's going to make you anything in this country in Hillary Clinton's America. So, I mean, in my personal opinion, the only source of actual money and wealth generation that will be available in a Hillary Clinton America is going to be in Wall Street. It's going to be in oil. It's going to be in commodities. It's going to be
hyperinflation of the currency. It's going to be the increase in commodities prices. So that's why I'm saying. All right, that's why I'm saying I'm just be very aware that these two things are going to happen. If Donald Trump is elected president, you better guarantee that Wall Street is going to collude in making sure that there's such a dip in the damn stock market that it, once again, dominoes effects and, throws the economy into a precarious situation. But you see, the difference is that Donald Trump is not going to utilize Wall Street as the only means of wealth generation. Donald Trump's going to utilize a variety of different other means, the way Americans used to get rich. You understand that? Production, producing products, selling services. That's what Donald Trump wants to do. He wants to bring back capitalists to the country. And he wants to allow the opportunity of budding capitalists to emerge from America. He wants America to compete in the international community of trade. He's not anti-free trade. He's about fair trade. And if you take a look at the discrepancy in the trade balances of America and China, America and Mexico, America and South Korea, America and Japan, and every other damn country, for Christ's sake, we are completely losing. I mean, basically, we are paying our taxes so that we can pay them money so that they can bring in their goddamn products to dump on us. So whatever beans we have left in our pockets, we're going and spending it on these damn products. We are making other countries rich with our labor. We, American people, are making other countries rich with our labor. And that's why, folks, we have to start recognizing that this economic situation that is at our fingertips right now, we need to grab a hold of it. We need to take wind of it. We need to recognize it, and we need to allow the capitalists to take control of the country. And that's what Donald Trump wants to do, and that's why I'm backing up Donald Trump, and that's why I'll continue to broadcast until Donald Trump is elected, for Christ's sake. And by God, if by some chance, for Christ's sake, Hillary Clinton steals this damn election, I'm telling you, folks, it's going to be a very scary time for America. And the only people that are going to be able to make wealth and the only people that are going to be able to live lavish are those that are very good students of finance and understand how to read the collusion between Wall Street, the government, and corporatist business. And that's all there is to it, folks. All right? So once again, I will continue broadcasting if Donald Trump is elected president. I will no longer broadcast if Hillary Clinton is elected president. So that's why, folks, when I put out these items for sale, these autographed items for sale, that's why I'm telling you those are going to be keepsakes whether I continue the broadcast or not, especially if I don't. So once again, enjoy these times. Just like we enjoyed the last time we were together. You understand? Anyway, folks, let's just go ahead and get to everybody's favorite part of the broadcast. And I'm talking about Radio Graffiti. That's right, folks. Radio Graffiti, the part of the broadcast where the spectators become a part of the spectacle. All you have to do is give me a call right now at 425-390-6146. Once again, 425-390-6146. All right? And when I call on your area code, you have exactly 3 to 4 seconds to say whatever it is that's on your mind. And that's what we call Radio Graffiti, folks, all right? Hey, engineer, do we got any callers here, engineer? Well, all right, let's go ahead and get to Radio Graffiti right now. All right, who do we got going on over here, all right? We got, how about area code 510, Radio Graffiti?
Hello?
Hey. Yep.
Hey, when do you think you're going to start selling those beer cans, if you haven't started selling them?
Oh, well, thank you for asking. I am going to start selling the autographed beer cans from Cans.Wave next week. All right, now look, once again, I am only going to sell a limited amount of these autographed beer cans and autographed postcards with a saying on it. I'm only going to sell a limited amount of them, and that's it. All right, I'm not joking around. I'm not sitting here and, making a living off of selling autographs, all right? I want to make sure that everybody who obtains one of these understands that these are keepsakes. These are going to be worth a hell of a lot more money than what you purchase them for here whenever you goddamn purchase them for. I'll tell you that right now. And let me tell you something else. I heard from some social circle that there's actually going to be assholes that are going to try to buy them all up and then resell them on eBay for a higher price. I mean, are you kidding me? I'm serious. Next week, folks, I'm actually signing cans right now. And moreover, I'm actually looking for a good, stationary postcard that I can throw in an envelope and send to folks so they don't have to charge any kind of shipping. And these are for you international folks out there who don't want to pay for shipping, want to pay a flat fee. And, you can send a letter the old traditional way, and it ain't going to cost very much no matter where in the world you're at. So we're going to go ahead and do that, and I want to thank everybody for inquiring about that, to say the least. All right? Anyway, who else do we got going on here? We got 559 Radio Graffiti. Well, you're taking too long, for Christ's sake. Who else do we got? We got 817 Radio Graffiti.
Hello, Ghost. It is I, the wrestler of Tiny Chaps, the wrestler of Jimmy's, the man they call the 3DS capitalist. How are you doing today?
Hey, how's it going, man?
I'm going pretty good. It appears that I may have pulled a few of the wires of the users of the Ghost of Tiny Chat. To that I say, keep crying. Seriously, your tears nourish me. Anyways, beyond that, I want to give some mad props to my friend Marty the Plumber for capitalizing big time off of all these faggots who yanked their joystick to Nintendo hentai.
Well, I'm very proud of you. It's very nice. I'm sure you're so freaking proud. How about 609 Radio Graffiti? Jesus Christ, what kind of a remix is that? Anonymous Radio Graffiti.
Benito Gostini Radio Graffiti. What do you fuck me? I'm fucking hard. I'm fucking so hard.
It rubs the butter on the skin or else it gets the hose again. Now it places the butter in the basket.
What the fuck is butter? Jesus Christ, I don't know what's going on there, but that's a little bit of an Obama phone, and I really don't appreciate you mixing me with freaking, goodbye horses, fruity clopping bastards, goodbye horses. Give me a break. 810 Radio Graffiti.
Hey, Ghost. It's my friend Bradley's birthday today, and he's listening to your show right now. I just want to wish him a happy birthday. He's turning 19 today, and I was wondering, could I play him a little something for his birthday? He's listening right now.
All right, go ahead. Make it quick, man. Go ahead.
This is Savant. Come on. No. Oh, shit. 5,000 fucking noobs. Do it. Jesus has to die.
Unfortunately, your Obama phone sucks the chrome of a 57 Chevy bumper here. 469 Radio Graffiti.
Luigi, what's that? Yeah, what is that? This is the male penis and testicles. In boys, testicular enlargement is the first physical sign of puberty. The testes have two main functions, to produce hormones and sperm, which are necessary for reproduction. Wow, I had no idea. Yeah, that's totally tubular.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Talking about nutsack science with Luigi. That's great. Anonymous Radio Graffiti.
You're taking too long, you moron. Get some of these people out of here, engineer. God damn it. Anonymous Radio Graffiti. Man, we can hear the fat in your windpipe, for Christ's sake. I think you need to go to some kind of clinic somewhere to get that surgically extracted there, fat ass. Who else we got? We got 000 Radio Graffiti. 473 Radio Graffiti. Sell them on eBay for a higher price. Sell them eBay, 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 higher price. Jesus Christ! I just said that. God damn it! I just freaking said that. I just said that. God. I just said that, son of a bitch, man. I'm telling you, internet butt stalker-esque, man. Internet butt stalker-esque. Good God, man. Give me the mic. Give me the mic. Hey, let me tell you something else, you scumbags. I'm serious, man. I've heard this through the grapevine, okay? I hear that there's going to be about 2 or 3 people that are going to try to buy up all the cans and all the postcards, and they're actually going to sell them on eBay. I mean, you sons of bitches, man. You sons of bitches. Don't you even dare, man. Leave some for the fans. You leave some for the fans, for Christ's sake. And that's not funny either, man. I'm telling you. Jesus Christ. Give me my drink. Oh, my God. It makes me sick. Jesus Christ. 831 Radio Graffiti.
Hey, Ghost, I was just curious to know what your favorite cartridge is as far as pistols is concerned.
My favorite pistol? Probably a Mac 11, if you want to qualify that as a pistol. All right? Woo! Anonymous Radio Graffiti. Yeah, Grove Street for life. It will be legal in Grove Street to shoot ballas, which sounds fun to me. Sure. Get that stupid, dumb Obama phone garbage out of here. And enough of this whole John Cena thing, man. Jesus Christ. Good God. We got 410 Radio Graffiti. All right, that's great. You know, I'm sure you're going to get picked up any day by some fruit bowl label. All right. We got area code 818 Radio Graffiti.
Hey, Ghost, I want to give a quick shout-out to my friend Emily, who survived her fight with cancer, and my friend Enza Danino, who won her weightlifting competition. Thanks.
All right. You see, I don't even know if that's serious or a troll, but if somebody did beat their battle with cancer, congrats, and, keep on trucking and all that, man. Who else do we got? We got area code 205 Radio Graffiti.
Peanut butter on my balls.
Templeton.
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 Peanut butter on my balls.
Templeton. God damn it! Look! Leave my goddamn dog alone. All right. Leave my dog alone. Jesus Christ, man. 602 Radio Graffiti.
I know exactly why you like to hang out with all these little kids online, because you're a disgusting fucking pedophile, you sick fuck.
Yeah, whatever. That's why you got to disguise your voice, you stupid fruit bowl. Give me a freaking break, all right?
You're disguising your voice because you know if we were to meet in a goddamn bar somewhere, I'd stomp your teeth so far down your throat you'd be able to chew your damn ham and cheese sandwich that you had about 2 weeks ago. You fruit bowl. Anonymous Radio Graffiti.
Benito Ghostini, Radio Graffiti.
It will be legal in Vietnam to shoot Viet Cong for helicopters, which sounds fun to me, just right from the damn helicopter. We're going to start shooting these goddamn sons of bitches.
God damn it, stop talking about Viet fucking Nam! Stop talking about Viet fucking Nam! I'm not going to tell you again, God damn it, I'm not going to tell you again! God damn it! God! Anonymous Radio Graffiti.
Templeton Sanders, Radio Graffiti. That's right, folks. I want to talk a little bit about Black Lives Matter and the victories in the past week. Black Lives Matter has blown to the damn capitalist army. I mean, these people are on their knees. They're on their knees begging Black Lives Matter to back off. And you want to know why? Because...
You son of a... Shut up! You shut up! You shut up! You shut your stupid mouth! Shut up! You all just shut up and shut up and stop trying to make me out to be a cartoon! Stop trying to make me out to be a cartoon, for Christ's sake! Oh, my God! I mean, what is it going to take? What is it going to take? I deserve more respect! I mean, I'm jaded, for Christ's sake, man. I'm jaded. I mean, I'm depressed. I'm sick of this crap. I'm sick of it. Jesus Christ, man. Give me the mic. Give me the mic, man. God damn it. God damn it! Oh my God! Jesus Christ! Anonymous Radio Graffiti!
This is True H3H3 Radio.
True H3H3 Radio.
Welcome back to another episode of Ethan and Ayla,
the founding father of football.
Give him ass blasting or give him down.
We here at H3H3 Productions are all about blasting ass.
Broadcasting from its studio in beautiful New York City.
It's gonna get weirder. I know it's gonna get weirder.
You know what? I'm not even gonna let you finish that splice. I hate H3 Production. That stupid dumbass, for Christ's sake. I mean, it just boggles my mind what people think is fun to watch on YouTube. I'm telling you this right now. I mean, only a mother would like that disgusting face on H3, for Christ's sake. I can't even take his videos serious without seeing that disgusting looking puss. I can't do it. I'm sorry. I don't understand why other people do it too. All right? Anonymous Radio Graffiti. Jesus Christ, that was lame, for Christ's sake. Anonymous Radio Graffiti.
I mean, hell, in my personal opinion, Tub Guy, believe it or not, is a good piece of ass. Oh.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! God, man, Anonymous Radio Graffiti.
Ghost, you don't have to worry about all those guys buying all the cans off of eBay, because I'm gonna buy all the cans and make a huge dildo out of them, and then ram my pooper. Is that cool with you?
Oh, Jesus. Oh, my God. I don't even want to know. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. Freaking barf, man. Jesus Christ, man. 415 Radio Graffiti.
I got my man Ghost over here taking Bernie up the butt and sucking on Donald Trump's tiny dick. Keep me on to the third hour, Ghost.
Yeah, well, no, I'm not going to, especially after you freaking talk to me that way. I don't know if you're a 10-year-old kid or a dish rag whore with that talk. Good God. 786 Radio Graffiti.
Hey, Ghost. I just calling in to say great show, by the way, and don't let these trolls get to you, and please keep me on for the third hour because I want to talk to you something about.
All right, man, no problem. And we'll have a little bit of a third hour today, all right? We'll have a little bit, for Christ's sake. Who else do we got going on over here? We got here, how about another anonymous Radio Graffiti?
You drive a red Mazda.
A red Mazda, really? Where did you get this information from, sir? Yeah, exactly. A red Mazda. I got your Mazda. And I got your Mazda with your mom in the back in it, all right? How you like that, you stupid son of a bitch? Jesus Christ. Who the hell else do we got going on here? All right, how about area code 425, Radio Graffiti?
Easy, you naughty little. Did you just spank your lunch? Yes. Nice.
Do you want a fork?
Oh, just shut up. All right, enough of the spanking bit, all right? 614, Radio Graffiti.
Ghost, in the name of Allah, the Merciful, I have converted to Islam. Now I shall make you my wife. Wassalamu alaikum. Baramata Allah. Barbarakata. Oh my.
What the hell is that? We got a freaking wild Jehudi tub guy now? A wild Jehudi? Oh my God! Freaking wild Jehudi tub guy! Oh, damn it. Oh, good God. Oh my God. I can't believe, I can't believe this crap. Give me the mic. Give me the mic. I mean, follow me on Twitter, folks. Politics Ghost, all right? All one word, no underscores. Politics goddamn Ghost, all right? And bookmark the official website, blogtalkradio.com/ghost. I will be here tomorrow for Baller Friday, 4 p.m. Central Standard Time, and you better be here, boy. Baller Friday!
3, 2, 1.
Backed by popular demand, Friday's Endless Apps.
The people have spoken.
You wanted endless choice of endless apps for just $10.
You got them.
Mozzarella sticks? Endless. Boneless buffalo wings?
Yep.
Endless. Loaded potato skins? Endless. Your choice, your call.
You're welcome.
For a limited time, endless choice of endless apps. $10.
On Fridays.
At participating restaurants for a limited time. While supplies last, other restrictions apply.
When you don't go to Geico.com, car insurance can be confusing. Like Swedish techno confusing.
Bark, bark, meow, meow. Dance with me, purple cow. Bark, bark, meow, meow. Ooh, you lovely cow.
Geico makes it easy. With 24/7 access, all you have to do is go to Geico.com and you could save money on car insurance. It just makes sense. Unlike,
Dance with me, purple cow. I like your moves.
All right, we are now in the third and post-show edition hour of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. And, of course, I'm your host, the man they call Ghost. Yada, yada, yada. I mean, good, man. Good God. Look, all I'm going to do here, and I don't even have anything to say here. As a matter of fact, give me my drink, for Christ's sake. Oh, my God. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to, kind of kick back here. Let me take a few seconds, a few minutes to try to get my bearings straight. All right, I got to get my bearings straight, for Christ's sake. And before I go on to post-show third-hour Radio Graffiti, which we're going to get into in just a second, I just would like to implore the capitalist army and those on the Trump train to continue going on and spreading the news, spreading information, agitating Hillary Clinton followers, investigating, doing whatever it takes to stop the criminal enterprise that is the Democratic Party. The corrupt and criminal Hillary Rotten Clinton, she must be stopped. And that's why I'm saying for those that were partaking in Operation Barrel Roll, if you have Bernie Sanders supporters in your Bernie Sanders accounts, it's time for you to become a Bernie Sanders pro-Trump supporter and emphasize that Donald Trump is the only anti-establishment candidate on the ticket, and the only way to truly rebuke Hillary Rodham Clinton from stealing the nomination from Bernie Sanders is to vote for Donald Trump. The only way to rebuke the Democratic Party is to vote for Donald Trump. And that's why it's time for us to go full throttle. It's time for us to go bare knuckle. We cannot stop. We can't stop. We absolutely cannot stop. The capitalist army and the Trump train must continue going forward, for Christ's sake. As I stated, folks, get a damn blog, for Christ's sake. All right, go on a video social media site. Start talking your opinions, for Christ's sake, articulating the arguments, exposing the information, exposing the truth. The truth. That's right, exposing the truth. And the truth is that the Democratic Party, and folks, anybody who is trying to be against Trump at this point in time, they are pro-criminal enterprise. They are pro-corruption. They are anti-America. I don't know how much more evidence one needs to be shown in front of their disgusting, fat, unappreciative, ungrateful faces before they start realizing that the Democratic Party could care less about America, the Democratic Party could care less about the Constitution, the Democratic Party could care less about minorities, could care less about the poor. All they care about is politically extorting whatever issue, whatever group necessary to sustain their totalitarian power, and that's it. That's it. So that's why I'm telling you, folks, it's time for us on the capitalist army. It's time for us on the Trump train. It's time to go bare knuckle with these sons of bitches, folks. Because remember, the mainstream media is dictating the narrative, and we've got to expose the hypocrisy within that narrative that they are trying to push forth. We have to expose the lies in that narrative that the goddamn mainstream media is trying to support. Now, before we get into Radio Graffiti post-show edition, all right? I'd like to get to some Twitter shout-outs once again, all right? But I'm going to do it a little bit different this time. I'm going to tweet a tweet right now, and I'd like for everybody to please retweet that tweet, all right? Here it is right here. Retweet this tweet that I just tweeted right now if you want a shout-out live on the post-show third hour right now. It says, retweet if you want CNN, MSNBC, Fox News to stop lying and being a propaganda wing for the DNC. And we tweeted that at Donald Trump, hashtag Trump 2016, hashtag Trump train, boy. Do you understand that? So once again, if you want a Twitter shout-out live on the post-show third hour edition, all you've got to do is retweet that first tweet right here, right now on the broadcast, all right? Do we got any Twitter shout-outs, engineer? All right, let's go ahead and get to some Twitter shout-outs right now. All right, we've got TC Capitalist in the place. We got Ghostmere Ghostin, whatever the hell that means. Arthur's Fist, The Ghost Shack. We got Norwegian Capitalist in the house. What's going on? We got Knife Sale in London. Oh, you son of a bitch. You son of a bitch, for Christ's sake, man. The Ass Off Broken Belts. What the hell does that mean, you sick son of a bitch, all right? We've got Disco Waffle, Rotating Tea, move to Oklahoma. Why the hell do I want to move to Oklahoma? I mean, isn't there a bunch of freaking tornadoes, and now they're having earthquakes up there, for Christ's sake? I know they got a couple of Indian casinos, but I don't trust Indian casinos, man. I'm sorry. I don't trust any Chief Slap-a-Ho casino. I wouldn't go there. I'm sorry. Anyway, got 3DS Capitalist in the house. We got Scourge. What's going on? We've got Tub Guy. Oh, yeah, here's a la Snack Bar Tub Guy. Jesus Christ. Oh, my God. I couldn't believe it when I heard a freaking a la Snack Bar Tub Guy, for heaven's sake. Jesus Christ.
Who the hell else do we got going on over here? We got Ghost, you are amazing. Hey, thanks, I appreciate it. We got the cyber police. Yeah, we need some cyber police to get some of these sons of bitches, for Christ's sake. We got the nutsack scientist. Jesus Christ. We got Buttered Ghost. Buttered Ghost, for Christ's sake. We got Vetaforum Wars in the place. Somebody's wishing Obama happy birthday today. That's right, it's Obama's 55th birthday today. Who cares? All right? Who cares? This is a man who is taking America on the Titanic, for Christ's sake, and we have already hit the iceberg, and we're taking on water, and he's like, no, everything's okay. Everything's okay. Jesus Christ. Who else do we got going on over here? We got Ghost is Peter Sotos. What the hell? Peter Sotos? Good God, man. Jesus Christ, man. I can't believe some of you people, man. I'm telling you, I can't believe some of the people that are in here, trying to perturb me, to say the goddamn least. We got Exara Hawks in the house. We got Uncanny Ghost. We've got, I'm not going to sit there and say that disgusting name, you son of a bitch. All right, we got the Green Leader in the house. Catheter Chaos? What the hell does that mean? Catheter Chaos. DNC3 Sean Zero. Oh, you son of a... You son of a bitch! God damn it! God damn it, you son of a bitch! That's not funny, assholes! That's not funny! There's a serious business, you jerk dicks! Politics is serious business! I mean, good God! Good God, I'm telling you, politics is serious business! Why don't you take it as such? Why don't you take it as such, you scumbags? Good God damn it! All right, I think that's about it. That's it, for Christ's sake. That's all. That's it, for Christ's sake. All right, because I can see that there's only a limited amount of people that are actually listening to the broadcast, and I think that we've hit the maximum capacity as it relates to the retweets of this son of a bitch. All right? But I know that what we just did is very important, and CNN, NBC, and Fox News, and Donald Trump himself are witnessing this tweet, folks, because we got to go right at these sons of bitches. They are a propaganda wing for the goddamn DNC, and we've got to stop them. You, me, we're the new media. Do you understand that? You, me, we're the new media, and we've got to stop these sons of bitches, boy. Do you understand that? We've got to stop these goddamn sons of bitches. And that's all there is to it, folks. And that's why I'm here, folks. That's why I'm doing what I'm doing. That's why I'm broadcasting. We got to stop the lies of these mainstream media scumbags. We got to stop the lies of these sons of bitches. We got to stop these lies. And we got to tell CNN, MSNBC, Fox News, we got to tell them, we know you're lying, boy. We know your ass is lying, and the capitalist army understands what's going on, boy. Do you understand that? Let me tell you something that the capitalist army is working on, and then we're going to get to some Radio Graffiti post-show third-hour edition, all right? We have information of the gatekeepers of networks. Now, let me explain what the gatekeepers are. These are the people that actually make the decision on what goes on the air on MSNBC, on Fox, on CNN, on these mainstream, lamestream media outlets. These are called, if you've taken any class in journalism, the gatekeepers of information. And you see, once we start knowing who the gatekeepers of information are, that's when we basically find out their information, find out who they are, and ask them a few questions. Ask them a few questions. We're just going to ask them a few questions, that's all. We need to ask them a few questions. I'm serious, folks. I'm not kidding around. That's what the capitalist army's working on, and you better goddamn guarantee it. You better goddamn guarantee it, boy. Give me the mic. Give me the mic. Give me that goddamn mic. All right, folks. I want to thank everybody for tuning in with me. Let's just go right ahead and get in to Radio Graffiti post-show third hour edition, baby. Do you understand that? Post-show third hour edition. All right? And look, I don't know how long I'm going to be on here doing this, to say the least, because I'm going to be honest. All right? I got to take care of other business, for Christ's sake. All right? But before I get to post-show Radio Graffiti, I do want to reemphasize that we are going to be selling, and look, there's only going to be a limited amount of them, all right? I'm telling you this right now. Once they're gone, I will never sell these things again, all right? There are going to be a limited amount of cans that are autographed, and there's going to be a lot of things written on them as well as my autograph. We're going to, put some numbers on them to make sure that those folks understand that every one of these cans are numbered. They're going to be marked in precarious situations. As a matter of fact, there's going to be several series of cans. You're going to see several different designs of cans because, I've been consuming alcohol over here. You know what I'm saying? And then, moreover, folks, we are going to have, some kind of little postcard or some kind of stationery of some kind that yours truly is going to sign. We're also going to put, maybe one of the sayings that yours truly has, for Christ's sake. And that's going to be something. Now, I know people have been continuously asking me whether or not if I'm going to sell access to me following them on Twitter. Now, folks, look, I'm just going to say this once because I'm not really sure if I'm going to do this. But if I'm going to do that, all right, if I'm going to have to follow people on Twitter for a price, I mean, why not, I'm thinking about correlating that with a private chat room, because I know people have been talking about, Ghost, I want to be in a chat room that you're in. I want to be in a chat room that you react to. I want to be in a chat room where the broadcast is happening and you can actually see it. So I think that if we are going to sell anything in relation to a Twitter follower, we are going to go ahead and make it one package. If you happen to pay for me to follow you on Twitter, we are also going to give you access, and it's going to be private passcode access to a chat room that is exclusive to those that actually want to be a part of the official chat room of True Capitalist Radio. So, anyway, that's all in the works, folks. And look, I can guarantee you by next week, all right? I can guarantee you by next week that we will be having those cans on sale. And once they're gone, man. Now, look, I really don't appreciate you people saying that you're going to buy all of them, like one or two or three people are going to buy everything, and then they're going to resell it on eBay for a higher price or whatever the case might be. I really don't appreciate that. I really do not appreciate that, all right? I hope that does not happen. And by the way, there's going to be a limited amount of everything. Twitter followers. I'm not selling things forever. I mean, and not to mention, I don't even think I'm going to sell the limited amount of product that I am going to sell. I don't even think I'm going to sell it for that long. I think I might sell it for maybe 2 months, and that's it. I'm serious. I'm not joking. I'm not kidding around out here. Anyway, folks, let me go ahead and get to some post-show Radio Graffiti right here, all right? Let me go ahead and get to some post-show Radio Graffiti, and let's get to it right now. All right. I don't know how long I'm going to do this, so let's just get to it, all right? Anonymous Radio Graffiti.
Hey, Ghost, do you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Hey, I'm sorry that I was trolling you, but you're the greatest True Capitalist radio host ever, and I love watching your show. And keep up the good work, man.
Hey, man, I appreciate it. Thank you very much for the kind words. How about area code 202, Radio Graffiti? Hey, 202, you there or what? You playing with your Peter Popper? Christ, these Helen Keller deaf mutes, for Christ's sake. How about anonymous radio graffiti? I'm going to get a big-ass organ. All right, how you like that? Oh, yeah. Yes. I'm great at this organ, Easy. I'm great at this. Hey, look, I was serious back then. That was late May, early June. We were having unbelievable rain out here in Austin, Texas, throughout Texas in general. I mean, unbelievable amounts of torrential rain, hail. I had never seen so much hail in my life. And look, I know it's HAARP. I know that these idiots are interfering with atmospheric situations. I mean, it's been proven that they can cloud seed. I have tweeted a video that shows a NASA machine that blows out a cloud in the middle of the Mississippi, all right, and like 1 million square acres or something of that nature, blows out steam, and within like 15 minutes, the whole place is raining, all right? I'm serious. This is not a joke. You people could say tinfoil hat all you want to, but look, how do you combat that, for Christ's sake? Orgon cannons, baby. And if you don't know what orgon is, ORGONE, I strongly advise you that you look into it and look into the scientist that actually found and created this. Because what this man did, not only did he find this technology of orgon technology, but this man was so dangerous because he founded this technology that they put him in jail, where he died in jail. I'm serious. It's not a joke. This is a very serious subject. I know people all talk about, tinfoil hat time. Jesus Christ. Who else do we got? 215 Radio Graffiti. Jesus Christ. Another Helen Keller deaf mute playing with his Peter Popper, for Christ's sake. Get straight. Anonymous Radio Graffiti.
Come here, let me let you feel this burn here. You want to feel the burn? Hey, you want to feel the burn? Oh, yeah, feel that burn. That's right. It's Uncle Bernie. You know you like it. Yeah. It's Uncle Bernie. It's Uncle Bernie. Oh, you heard Uncle Bernie. Oh, my God, you heard Uncle Bernie. Oh, you heard Uncle Bernie. But vote for Hillary Clinton because you're an asshole.
You son of a bitch! You son of a bitch! Screw you! Screw you! You son of a bitch! How dare you? How goddamn dare you, you sick sons of bitches! You sick sons of bitches! Oh, my God, you son of a bitch! I can't believe you! I can't believe it! Ah, damn it! Give me the mic! Give me the goddamn mic, you son of a bitch! I can't believe you people! You people are sick! I can't believe you! That was a splice! Don't believe that crap! That's a splice! You sons of bitches. I'll tell you this right goddamn now. You're lucky I'm not your goddamn daddy, boy. You're lucky I'm your goddamn daddy. Because right now, after that, you son of a bitch, I would take each and every one of you sorry sacks of troll terrorists and cyber vermin crap into the woodshed, boy. I'd take your ass into the goddamn woodshed and, yeah. You take that, boy. Yeah! Take you into the woodshed! You understand that? You take it! Yeah! I ain't made a man of you yet, boy! Yeah! That's right, I'd take you all in the goddamn woodshed, boy. Do you understand that? I'd take it. Yeah. That's right, boy. You're goddamn right. That's what each and every one of you need. You need a trip to the goddamn woodshed. Yeah.
calm down, folks. I'm sorry, man, but do you hear this? Do you hear the splicing, man? Do you hear the splicing? I mean, good God. Oh, my God. I can't believe this crap, man. Geez, I don't even know what to say, for Christ's sake. Don't even know what to say. And look at them on Twitter. Look at them on Twitter. They're enjoying this, for Christ's sake. They're enjoying it. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, they're enjoying this. Oh, my God. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Oh, Jesus Christ. Give me the mic. Give me the mic. Hey, let me tell you something, you scumbags. This is a new belt, too, boy. This is a new goddamn belt. I had to go and buy a new goddamn belt out here. And let me tell you something, boy. I made sure this was nice and strong, boy. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So don't mess with me, all right? You heard what I did to Blog Talk Radio yesterday when they were trying to disrupt my broadcast. I took their asses to the woodshed too, boy. And right after I took them to the woodshed, the live stream started going miraculously on, boy. All right. Let me calm down, all right? Let me calm down, for Christ's sake, all right? Let me calm down. Let me get a drink. Where's my drink? Oh, my God. All right. Let's continue on, all right? And let's hope that we can continue on with a fairly decent, mature capacity, to say the least. Anonymous Radiography!
Hello, Ghost?
Yeah.
I was going to tell you, your intro is not as good as Sleepy Cabin, Alex Jones, Markiplier, PewDiePie, Howard Stern, Opie Anthony, and so many better intros than yours.
Yeah, I heard you repeat like 2 or 3 different people in that stumbling, mumbling little statement, for Christ's sake, all right? Why don't you gather your thoughts together, write them down on a paper, and the next time you wait for 2 hours to say that, maybe next time it'll make a little bit more sense, you stupid anti-communicating pieces of crap. Give me a break, man. Jesus Christ. 435 Radio Graffiti. Oh, no, we're not starting with this Seinfeld garbage, all right? We're not doing that. We're not doing that today, all right? Anonymous Radio Graffiti.
Ghost, I'm still going to keep making more cock rings and dildos out of all your cans. I'm going to buy every single one of them, I promise.
Yeah, you know, your tongue sounds a little heavy. You got a little bit of brain damage there, boy? Huh? Mommy drop you on the head when, she was holding you there? She kind of just threw you aside when she saw Alabama Black Snake or something? Huh? Stupid idiot. Having a hard time formulating sentences there, boy? How about Anonymous Radio Graffiti? Another Helen Keller death. Oh, you know what? You're too late. You should have been a little bit faster. You should have been a little bit faster, Milky Liquor. Area code 205, Radio Graffiti.
It will be legal in Vietnam to shoot Charlie.
I've told you to stop talking about Viet-fucking-Nam. Stop talking about it already, goddammit. You're pissing me off. Anonymous Radio Graffiti.
When you don't go to Geico.com, car insurance can seem intense. Like breakup R&B intense.
I thought you said you loved the sweater that I got you. If you didn't, you could have told me.
Geico makes it easy. Just go to Geico.com anytime to update or check your policy without all the extra drama.
I even had a gift receipt.
Jesus Christ, what the hell's going on with these Helen Keller deaf mutes? Why are you even in the queue? Jesus Christ. 510 Radio Graffiti.
Hey, Ghost. Great show today. And I just want to say, you should think about bringing back the intro. I really loved that during the original broadcast. What do you think?
I don't know. Who knows? How about 210 Radio Graffiti?
These old people are sick fucks. They've taken almost everything from us millennials. They're taking our money, our opportunities, our rights, our blood, our organs. Oh, they're not going to stop there. They're going to take our bodies. They're going to take our brains, and they're going to fucking kill us. And they're going to put their own brains within our own bodies. Oh, it's going to happen.
Well, I know that's the poet guy. I know he calls up and, say some poems. I want to thank you for calling. But, hey, did y'all hear that they're already prepping for the first head transplant, folks? So be preparing for that. And it's not like they haven't done this before. I mean, Dr. Mengele, which was the Nazi doctor at these concentration camps, they already conducted these types of tests and experiments. So I'd like to read the documentation in relation to Dr. Mengele's notes as it relates to head transplantation. Very interesting to say the damn least. And we reported yesterday how Peter Thiel, the libertarian billionaire, one of the co-creators of PayPal, who spoke at the Republican convention, openly came out and said that he has blood transfusions of blood of the young. Oh, and of course you've got scientists now saying that blood transfusions of young people's blood rejuvenates cellular development, rejuvenates the organs, so on and so forth. So I'm just saying, folks, I'd like to repeat this one more again before I get to another caller. We have over 800,000 children that go missing every year. 800,000 children go missing every year. And now you've got reports and prominent people stating that having blood transfusions from the young rejuvenates the organs, rejuvenates cellular development, so on and so forth. So once again, I don't like where the hell this is going. I'll tell you that right damn now. I don't like where this is going. All right? We got 708 Radio Graffiti.
Hey, Ghost, it's G. What's going on?
Hey, what's going on, G? It's G. What's up, man?
I'm doing good. I'm on the lake right now for summer break. Keep capitalizing, man. You're a great capitalist, man.
Mom loves you.
Make some money.
Hey, man, I appreciate it, and enjoy the lake, G. Enjoy the lake. I can hear you out there enjoying it. Let me tell you something. It's the end of the summer. All right, it's the end of the summer. We're going into the fall, and we're heading into the winter where everything dies. All right? I mean, that's the bad part about the winter. All right? And that's why everybody gets sick. That's why everybody gets colds and all that other crap. So enjoy the summer, baby. Enjoy it. Summer, baby. Bummer, baby. Enjoy it. Anyway, who else do we got going on over here? We got, Jesus Christ. I heard it called 646 Radio Graffiti.
Hey, Ghost, I'm happy to see me. I just want to tell you, dude, stop stealing Alex Jones' bid, dude. We know you want to be him, but you're not. Stop stealing his bid.
Yeah, okay.
Like,
You
really.
know how many times people have been saying that, you stupid, dumb idiot, for Christ's sake, man? They've been saying that about me since 2008. It's unoriginal, and maybe, just maybe, if you had some kind of common sense going through that disgusting 17-year-old noggin of yours, instead of sounding like some premature fagolescent fruit, then maybe, just maybe, you'd be able to insult me a little bit better than what you just sputtered out of your damn cocksucker there, boy. All right? Jesus Christ. Who else do we have here? 908 Radio Graffiti. Hold on, 908. Hold on, 908 Radio Graffiti. I don't know. We had a little delay there. Go ahead.
Ghost, you brought up some liberals having mental disorders. I wanted to talk about my input on the subject. I think it is a combination of histrionic personality disorder and it's bipolar or something along those lines. It's a stripe that they always want attention, and thus that's my theory. I'd like to hear what you think.
Well, no, it's absolutely, they just want nothing but attention. It's virtue signaling. You know, there was an actual movie that was made about this in like 1992, 1993 that kind of predicted this in a comical manner. It was starring one Jeremy Piven, to say the least, and the movie was called PCU. PCU, the acronym, of course, was Political Correct University. And, of course, it's a tongue-in-cheek comedy, but it kind of overemphasizes and humorizes what society will look like if the people that are in college at that particular time, which was the early 90s, ended up becoming in charge. And look, folks, it's a very good movie. I think that people should watch it and realize that the lunacy that was being promoted in this movie, and it's a comedy, okay? But it's actually happening here today. PCU. All right, PCU. It's a very, very ominous comedy. I'm serious. I'm not kidding around. All right? Political Correct University. It's called PCU. It's not one of your mainstream films that you're going to be able to hear about. So that's the name of it. P.C.U. PCU. Anyway, let's take some more callers, folks. All right, then I'm going to probably head on out of here because I'm going to get ready for Baller Friday tomorrow, folks. And I hope that we have a damn good Baller Friday and nobody tries to ruin it. And like they turned today into a Bathhouse Thursday. That's what they turned today into, for Christ's sake. They turned it into a Bathhouse Thursday. And it makes me sick. 571 Radio Graffiti. Jesus Christ. Here we go again. Helen Keller deaf mutes, for Christ's sake. 321 Radio Graffiti.
Hello, Ghost. Hey, man, I'm glad I finally called up. I've been listening to you since like high school, 2011. I want to say thank you for coming on every day. Love your show. Love listening to you, man. You're the only person I can listen and look up to. All these other people just screaming out, throwing out random information. You only bring up true facts. I appreciate you coming on. And I would hate if Hillary fucking Clinton gets elected and your show goes down, man. I'll miss you because I was so glad when you came back, man. I've been listening for a long time.
Hey, man, I really appreciate it. And look, I don't want to leave, but I hope that you folks understand that if Hillary Clinton is elected, I'm number one target amongst a whole bunch of other people that have been very vocal in the right-wing perspective. We are targets for being suicided, quote-unquote, not waking up from our sleep like what happened to this chap that happened to him last night. That was filing a lawsuit against the DNC. I got to do it. Now, I'm trying to tell you this right now. There is going to be means to capitalize in Hillary Clinton's America, but it's going to be so difficult for the average person. You have to be an unbelievable student of finance to be able to make and generate wealth in Hillary Clinton's America, because all the wealth generation is going right to Wall Street, the banks, so on and so forth. All right? So that's why I'm saying I don't want Hillary Clinton elected, but by God, if she's elected, I can't stick around this son of a bitch. They're going to come right at me. I wouldn't be surprised if they try to throw me in some kind of re-education camp or something of that nature, man. I'm serious. I already got freaking ice cream trucks in the middle of winter, hanging out in front of my house, for Christ's sake. You know what I mean? Jesus Christ. Who else do we have here? We got, well, actually, we don't have too many callers left, folks. So I'm going to take these last couple of callers, and then I'm going to get the hell out of here. How about Anonymous Radio Graffiti? Yeah, you're taking too long, you stupid son of a bitch. Anonymous Radio Graffiti. I mean, why are you idiots even on hold, you morons? You know what I'm saying? I mean, you're hogging up the line from people that actually want to partake in this stuff. Stupid son of a bitch. How about another 210 Radio Graffiti?
Radio Graffiti.
Templeton Soviet.
Happy Obama Day, Ghost.
Are you splicing my dog with the Russian national anthem, you son of a... Leave my dog Templeton alone! God damn it! Leave my dog Templeton alone! Just leave him alone! Give me the freaking mic. Give me the damn mic. Jesus Christ, man. Anyway, folks, look, I think that's about it. All right, I'm going to get the hell out of here, especially after that. I mean, you people are making fun of my dog. You're making fun of my dog, for Christ's sake. Look, I'm sorry that my dog was being a little bit of a problem during the broadcast today. It's the first time he's done that, for Christ's sake. He probably, look, he's already asleep over there. He just wanted something to eat. You know what I mean? He just wanted something to eat, but God damn it, boy. I'm going to warn you right now. I'm going to take you sons of bitches into the woodshed. If you freaks, if you dumbasses, if you ruin my Baller Friday, boy, then God damn it, I'm going to take you into the damn woodshed, boy. Yeah. I'm telling you this right now, boy. I'm telling you this right goddamn now. I'll take your ass into the damn woodshed. You ruined my Baller Friday. You already turned this into a damn bathhouse Thursday, all right? Don't ruin my Baller Friday. Don't ruin my Baller Friday. I'm warning all of you tomorrow. I'm warning all of you, if you ruin my Baller Friday, you will be in hot water with me. I refuse to have another Baller Friday ruin because of a bunch of troll terrorists and cyber vermin. And I hope that you son of a bitches remember this message. Do you understand that, you sorry sack of crap? I hope that you understand what I'm saying. I'm warning you. I'm warning all of you. If you ruin my Baller Friday, you are in some serious trouble. You are in some serious goddamn hot water with me. You understand that, boy? I got 2 words for you. Punitive damages. That's all I got to say, you son of a bitch. Punitive goddamn damages. And I'm telling you this right goddamn now. I'm warning you. I'm warning each and every one of you son of a bitches, all right? Don't ruin my Baller Friday. Don't ruin my Baller Friday. Don't you dare ruin my Baller Friday. Don't you dare. Anyway, folks, I'm getting the hell out of here. All right? I mean, this freaking show's already been turned into a freaking bathhouse Thursday, for Christ's sake. I'm getting the hell out of here. Follow me on Twitter. All right, Politics Ghost is the name to follow. All one word, no underscores. Politics Ghost is the name to follow. And by God, if you haven't already done so, please bookmark the official website of the True Capitalist Radio Show. It is blogtalkradio.com/ghost. That's blogtalkradio.com/ghost. All right, boy? That's the official website. Every damn episode is there for you to download. They're time-dated and stamped, and you can look and witness and hear for yourself all the prognostications that yours truly has conducted since 2008, boy. Since 2008. Anyway, folks, I want to thank everybody for tuning in with me. I hope that you are here with me for Baller Friday, 4 p.m. Central Standard Time, and make sure to spread it around like wildfire and let everybody know that True Capitalist Radio is in effect and in the house, and we are live every Monday through Friday, 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. Anyway, thank you very much for tuning in with me, folks. I hope to see you tomorrow, and I hope you dumbasses, you troll terrorists, and you cyber vermin don't ruin my Baller Friday, all right? Don't you dare ruin my Baller Friday, or I've got 2 words for you. Punitive damages. Anyway, I'm out of here, all right? I'm out of here. Long live the capitalist army,
and death to feminism, death to socialism, and death to communism, and death to totalitarianism. I'm out of here. I hope to see you tomorrow for Baller Friday. Woo!
Support for this podcast comes from the Utah Office of Tourism, announcing the Four Corners School's Canyon Country Discovery Center, offering hands-on exhibits, educational tours, and a variety of field-based hiking and rafting adventures. From day trips to week-long adventures throughout the Colorado Plateau, nearby attractions include Canyonlands National Park, Hovenweep National Monument, Natural Bridges National Monument, Monument Valley Tribal Park in Cedar Mesa. fourcornerschool.org.
Hey, I'm Paul, the guy who used to ask if you could hear me now on Verizon. Not anymore. I switched to Sprint. It's 2016 and every network is great. In fact, Sprint's reliability is now within 1% of Verizon's. Don't let a 1% difference cost you twice as much. Visit a Sprint store, sprint.com/network, or call 800-SPRINT1.
Reliability claim based on third-party drive test average. Carrier features differ, subject to $30 activation fee, credit, and valid port. NC website for eligible plans. Limited time offer. Offer coverage not everywhere. For all phones, restrictions apply.